look. What are we gonna do for the oracles? What are we gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. What are we gonna do for the free oracles? Come on. Yes. Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Let me put that on. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. How was my weekend? I didn't do shit. On Friday, like Friday was just so, it was just so not my day. It was just so not my day. That the weekend I didn't do absolute crap. I wrote fantasy on my phone with AI. That's what I did, which was nice. And then I didn't do anything else. Add the music oracles. I'll add the music. Let's just do it like that. Let me get all the options out. Angel. And just a message from your person. Bloop, 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 bloop. Hi everyone. Welcome. Doing nothing is still fun. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, it was like relaxing. I also took a long ass bath, so I was happy. Just like my happy place. But yeah, nothing like worth mentioning. Like on Friday I went to, but like for those of you that follow me on Instagram, got the message. Where on Friday I had a Japanese light festival that I went to. But when I got there, I was like, okay, you know what? With the light festival, you had to have like time slots to get in. And I was like, okay, let's do the time between 8 and 10 p.m. because then it is like dark out, and it said like light festival, and the pictures that they sent were very much like walking through the park, kind of like lights, which are like, okay, let's just go when it is for sure like dark, so I see the lights and we can, you know, I was planning on making it a video for my other channel, and I got there and I was just like, where are the lights? It was just like a food festival, which is still nice, but like then don't advertise with light festival. So I like walked around three or four rounds, and then I just went, excuse me, maybe it's me, but where can I find the lights of the light festival? Because they had a big neon light thing with like Japanese light festival, and I'm like, where are the lights? And he was just like, yeah, so well, they are at the back, but I do have to say it is food, you know, combined with like food and whatnot. I'm like, yeah, I get that, but like I'm seeing like one big thing of light and that's it. And he was just like, yeah, that's basically it. I'm like, excuse me. So they just had one big light thing, and then here and there they had like these small fake cherry blossom things, which is supposed to very, very disappointing. Again, Friday was just not my day, but that kind of like set the tone for the rest of the weekend, where I was just like, This is outrageous. This is outrageous. But yeah, anyway. So apart from that, I didn't do much the weekend, which that was very disappointing. But I guess good. Oh my goodness, I almost dropped you guys. I just had the weird like realization last weekend. It's already like tomorrow. It's already like April. Already April. Like how? Last week went by so fast where I'm just like, I didn't do enough. I didn't do enough work. I should do more. I don't have time. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Anyway. Hi everyone. Welcome. Welcome. Fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles by filling in the poll. Top 2 answers we will be adding on to the free oracle options. So fill in the poll. Let me know. I will close the poll in a couple of minutes. And then we get started with the free oracles. For everyone that is new, welcome. Nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in an oracle reading right now, then an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like just a quick yes or no question answered, also an open donation. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, doesn't have to be a yes or no question, can be like what are their thoughts, their feelings, what's happening for me, or what's coming in for me, or whatever. A €5 donation is how you can get those, and all donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. All the links you'll find in the Linktree link in my bio. Again, for the free oracles, the top 2 answers we will be adding on to the free oracles, and the options you guys can choose from in the poll are either the music oracle decks, which are songs and lyrics with a song lyric on them that can have a deeper meaning for you, that Spirit would like you to listen to the song, or all of that. The other option is the hidden love messages from your person. What is going on with them? What are they not telling? How are they actually feeling? What is like hidden there with them? Next up, we have the angel number messages, which are just some messages and guidance from Spirit, from your angels, for you that you need to hear at this time. And the last option is a plain and simple message from your person. What do they have to say? What do they want you to know? That type of energy. So yes, fill in the poll, let me know. Again, top 2 answers we will be adding on to the free oracles. And then as I start the free oracles, all you have to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, and let me know your name and then the option you would like. 1 free oracle per person per day. And that's it. Everyone, welcome. And in the meantime, I'm just eating my grapes. I'm getting my fruits in. I didn't clean them properly. And I can taste it. Hi everyone. Okay. How's the poll doing? Only 12 votes. Okay. So yeah, hi everyone. Welcome. Again, welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you are returning. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. For the free oracles, everyone gets 1 free oracle every single day that they join. All you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream every single day, and then leave your name and the option you would like in the chat. Right now the poll is up to decide what 2 options we will be adding on for the free oracles. Again, only the top 2 we will be adding on. Right now the number 1 answer is the angel number message. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, now we have a shared number 1, the angel number message and the music oracle messages. Number 2 right now is the hidden love message, and number 3 is the message from your person. I will keep it going for like 2 more minutes or so, and then I'll close it, and then we start the free oracles. So fill in the poll. Let me know which one you would like to see me use. Again, top 2 answers we will be adding on. If you're wanting a oracle right now, a priority, or a different oracle altogether, an open donation is how you can get those, as well as if you're wanting just a very quick yes or no question answered with the tarot, also an open donation. And what I mean with open donation, whatever makes you feel comfortable gifting for an oracle or for a yes or no question. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. The links you'll find in the Linktree link, or you can pay on the Super Chat on YouTube. For everyone that is new, I live stream every single day from Monday to Friday for 2 hours max each time. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the live streams whenever I am in the live stream. Yes, let me have a bit of a sip. Okay, we have a very, I kind of feel like I want to close out the poll because we're having a very different than I expected, but that's nice, that's good. Also, for those of you that are not well known with the music oracles, that's a deck that I created myself. I'm very much a music lover. Music has like messages and stuff like that, energy with it. And I just felt a need for it, so I created it myself as well. If you have any suggestions for songs to add, let me know, and I'll definitely take a look and listen to it. Okay, let me close the poll. Number 1 is the angel number message, number 2 the music oracle messages. So let me pin the new pinned comment. Let me get rid of the ones that we are not using. And then we can get started. So yes, the options for the free oracles are the music message oracles or the angel number messages. All you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, and let me know your name and the option you would like, and I will take a look. I always hold up the cards so you can get a screenshot of them as well if you want to. Is that it? I think that's just it. Let's just get cracking. Let's just go! Go! Let's go! Let's just start. Barka, let's take a look at your angel number oracles for Barka. Barka, you have 6688. Give up and get more. Giving. Letting go. Paying attention. Moving forward. You are about to separate from something in the physical world, such as selling property. If you don't want to lose or sell anything in your material life, you can change your thoughts and change this direction. However, if you intend to sell or separate from some things in your life, regard this sequence of numbers as a sign that your wish is about to be fulfilled. So you're about to lose something in the physical world. A little bit of a warning. If you don't want it to lose anything, focus your intentions. If we want to, it's just a little reminder of like, okay, it is happening. Monica, music oracles. Let's take a look for Monica. Oh, let me take a look. Oh, here it is. Here it is. You have Eminem and Rihanna. Love the way you lie. Because when it's going good, it's going great, but when it's bad, it's awful. And you also have the anti-hero from Taylor Swift. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Okay. Sure. So there might be some messages for you there, darling. Hi, Betty. Hello, darling. Manmeet, angel number oracles. Let's take a look. Why is my chair not sharing. It's very annoying. Okay. Money meets angel number oracles for money meets. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have a lot to say. You have 5577. Wishes come true. Keep moving forward, abundance and happiness, spiritual awakening. This is to confirm that the upcoming changes you are about to make are right on target, bringing abundance to your body, emotions, or mind. Keep going in this direction, and you will soon see some signs of how these changes add more riches to your life and the lives of others around you. You also have 4488. Welcome a new beginning. Upward change and abundance. This is a message from your angels representing an end to a stage in your life. They want you to know that when things slow down, they will be with you and assist you in guiding you through a new situation that is more suitable for your needs, prayers, and purposes. And lastly, you also have 1133. Make persistent efforts, awakening again, assistance and protection. In many ways, they are like your spiritual mentors, teaching you the ancient wisdoms of making your dreams come true. They give you the energy to keep you from getting discouraged and encourage you to stay focused on your true soul's goal. However, they always teach us that all creation begins with our thoughts and intentions. Ask them to assist you in making wise choices about what you want. That was a lot. That was a lot. Some say the hidden messages is not one of the options for the free oracles. It is either the music messages or the angel number messages. Serena deleted that one. Oh my goodness. V music oracle deck. Let's take a look for V. Okay, I'll take that one too. I'll take that one too. You have Julio Iglesias and Dolly Parton. When you tell me that you love me, I want to kiss your smile and feel your pain. You also have Mockingbird from Eminem. Now hush little baby, don't you cry. And lastly, you also have Young Blood, 5 Seconds of Summer. You used to call me baby, now you're calling me by name. And I'll turn them around for you to see the lyrics. Oh my goodness, thank you, you're welcome, darling. Music oracle for Tajinder. Tajinder. I kind of want this one too. I kind of want that one too. Okay. We have When the Party's Over from Billie Eilish. Don't you know I'm no good for you? You have The Scientist, Coldplay. Nobody said it was easy. And lastly, you have Remember Me, Jennifer Hudson. Nothing you ever said that could drive me away. Very okay. For Tajinder. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Serena, angel number oracle. Let's take a look for Serena. For Serena. That's it. Okay. We have 6677. Keep your form. Continuation, positivity, protection, and kindness. It means that your thoughts and work in the material world are right on target, and you have successfully balanced your thoughts and activities and taken care of your body, mind, and soul. Well done. Keep it up. So you're doing absolutely amazing in the material world. Keep it up. little extra motivation. You got this. Go kick ass. Go get them. Hi Davey, darling. The hidden message is not one of the options. Please read the pinned comment. It always explains which options we have for today. Next up, music oracle message from Palavi. From you. From Palavi. We have Remember Me, Jennifer Hudson. Nothing you ever said that could drive me away. And I Like Me Better from Lauf. I knew from this first time I'd stay for a long time. I don't know, is my writing, like, can you guys read? Sometimes I'm like, that's not a good handwriting. Anyway, next up, Ponytail Angel number message for you. Let's take a look, darling. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. Don't forget to like the live stream. Ponytail Angel number. I'll take this one too. I'll take that one too. First up, we have 3300. God-given responsibility, confusion, clarity, and spiritual awakening. God and the angels are trying to get your attention. It is very likely something related to your divine purpose. Is there some guidance that you have been ignoring lately? If so, you may feel stuck right now. This means listen to and follow your divine guidance and taking relevant actions. And then you also have 2288. Getting better and better. Transformation, prosperity, growth, and abundance. A door is beginning to open and another door is beginning to close. Now be sure to listen carefully to your intuition, because it will guide you to take action during this transformation to ensure that you have continuous abundance. So, yeah, the door that might be getting closed might be one that you don't like getting closed and feeling a little bit stuck, because it is closing, but we're not really, it's a bit, where I kind of feel like your guidance has been just almost like screaming at you, like, no, let go, just let go. So yeah, listen to the internal guidance, because there is another door opening for you. Oh my goodness. Hi Nukanya, hello. Definitely feeling like the anti-hero these days. Thank you, you're welcome. Nukanya, the music oracles for you. Music oracles for Nukuhanya. When the party's over, Billie Eilish. Don't you know I'm no good for you? I want you, I need you, I love you, Elvis Presley. With Never Leave Me Alone, 'cause I die every time we're apart. And lastly, you have Lucy Silvas with What You're Made Of. If it's not what you're made of, you're not what I'm looking for. Next up, we have D with the angel numbers for D. Oh my goodness, okay. 2299, a stunning reversal, confidence, divine guardianship, transformation, and strength. If you have recently faced a loss, a job, love, etc., expect it to be replaced shortly. And if you have doubt whether God has forgotten you, no need to worry. Feel that the energy of your life right now is forward going. You didn't have recent losses because you were being punished, but the universe is preparing new things for you. So what it is that you've lost is not a punishment, it is to make room for something better. You also have 6677, keep your form, continuation, positivity, protection, and kindness. It means that your thoughts and work in the material world are right on target, and you have successfully balanced your thoughts and activities and take care of your body, mind, and soul. Well done, keep it up. And you also have 1100, free divine aid, care, perseverance, and guidance. Divine guidance from the power of God and angels. Please change your thoughts. You may have prayed for greater happiness and better health. If so, this is a response to your prayers. God knows the solitude you seek, the solution, God knows the solution you seek, and it will be born in your thoughts. During your transformation, ask God to guide the direction of your thoughts and support you. That was for D. Hi Merida, welcome, welcome. Thank you, you're welcome. Oh, don't forget to like the live stream, guys. It really helps me out a whole bunch, like a whole bunch. Merida wanted the angel number. Oh wait, I did. Oh no, I did D and then I said hi to Merida, but I didn't do your question yet. The angel numbers for Merida. Yeah. We have 5566. More perfect. Okay. Elevation, prosperity, and abundance. A beautiful new life. There are some significant changes in your material life, such as a new home, a new car, or other possessions. So I feel like this is just a little reminder of more possessions, more material things are coming into your life. Oh my goodness. You're welcome, Lee. Welcome. Pria wanted an angel number as well for Ria. Let's take a look. You have 555. Ride the waves. Change, confidence, positive and powerful. Fasten your seatbelt because you are about to undergo a major change. This change should not be regarded as positive or negative, because all changes are part of the natural flow of life. Perhaps this change is in response to your prayer, so continue to visualize and feel yourself in peace. Fasten your seatbelts. Holy shit. Well, sending you love and strength. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look. Gerine, the music message oracles. Let's take a look, darling. For Gerine. You have hello from Evanescence. Don't try to fix me, I'm not broken. And we also have rise up from Andra Day. I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Promise we'll take the world to its feet. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles for today, they change every single day at the beginning of each live stream. For like the first 10 minutes or so, there is a poll up on which you guys can decide what we will be using. There's always a pinned comment that explains what the options are, because they do change every single day. The two options for today are either the little music oracle messages, so these are any messages, lyrics and song titles that might have a little bit more of a deeper message where Spirit would like you to take a listen to those songs, or the angel number messages, which is just some advice, guidance, what do you need to hear or know, or what are your guides working on behind the scenes for you. Those are the options for today. Today we don't really have love. Usually there's also like a love option. Anyway, if you're interested in a free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, and let me know your name and the option you would like. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another another oracle. An open donation is how you can get those. Whatever you feel comfortable gifting to get one is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, a €5 donation is how you can get those here in the live stream. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. The links to those you'll find in the Linktree link in my bio. If you have any questions about me, for me, about the tarot, or about whatever I'm doing, let me know. We can have a little bit of a chat as well. I usually just work through the list, so please don't spam the chat, just because it makes it easier for me to do more readings. If you do spam, it just makes you have to wait that much longer, because I will ignore you. Yes, I am Dutch. Okay, anyway, let's take a look. Where did I leave off? I think I left off with Betty's last chat, because that's easy to see. Oh yeah, because I did Gerine. Lala, music oracle. Let's take a look, darling, for Lala. I'll take that one too. I'll take that one too. We have Tattoo from Laureen. When the stars align, then I'll be there. And we also have Selena Gomez. Lose you to love me. I saw the signs and I ignored it. Tattoo and lose you to love me. For Lala. Lala. Serena, thank you. You're welcome. Bojana, angel number oracles. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Bojana. Oh my goodness. That went... Okay, I'll take this one first. 1199, say goodbye to the old and welcome the new. Change, guardianship, and growth. A new door has been opened for you, which is generated according to what you think. You now have the opportunity to look directly at your thoughts and can look at your creation face to face. Let the old disintegrate because it will be replaced by the new according to what you want. And then you also have 4488. Welcome a new beginning. What does this say? Say goodbye to the old and welcome the new. And then you also have welcome a new beginning. Okay, upwards, change, and abundance. This is a message from your angels representing an end to a stage in your life. They want you to know that when things slow down, they will be with you and assist in guiding you to a new situation that is more suitable for your needs, prayers, and purposes. For Bojana. Devi, let's take a look at your angel number. Devi. I'll take that one too. You have 1166. Pray sincerely. Change, harvest, wealth, and beauty. Keep connecting your thoughts with the heavens and release any worries about the material level. The meaning of attention is to pray for assistance now to repair what displeases you or interferes with you in the material world. Okay. And then you also have 3388. Make persistent efforts. Accumulation, improvement, abundance, and prosperity. The angels say to you, keep going. Elevate your energy and focus on your thoughts and feelings. Adjust your perspective based on the knowledge that you are one with God, with everyone, and with all things. Okay, so that is more like reflecting, grounding, mindfulness. Keep connecting your thoughts. I feel like, yeah. Pick up meditation or start meditation. It doesn't have to be like, meditation doesn't always have to be like sit down and shut up, you know. It can also be, sometimes people reach a level of meditation when they, I don't know, put like Legos together or like paint little figurines or I don't know, you know, whatever that mindset is. Blue Cow Blue, hello. Let's take a look at your angel number. message. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay, it's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'll go through it very, very quickly. 2255. Happiness falls from heaven. Confidence, strength, and companionship. Your prayers and intentions have always been very clear, strong, and without reservation. Therefore, the change will come faster than you expect. When your dreams come true, don't let it confuse you. They may appear in ways you don't expect, so stay confident. Always talk to God and seek further confirmation. You also have 333. Luck arrives. Luck, healthy, kind. The angels are approaching you to let you know that you have their assistance, love, and company. Sorry. I'm gonna do that again. The angels are approaching you to let you know that you have their assistance, love, and company. There it is. Call upon the angels frequently, especially when you see the number 3 around a lot. It indicates that some important archangels are approaching you. And we also have 8800, sincere prayer. Listen, pay attention, protect health, and persevere. A message from your mysterious creator representing that the upcoming ending are part of your overall divine plan. They are responses to your prayers and in harmony with the will of God. Ask God to help ease any fears or concerns that arise from these impending changes. Sometimes these are so difficult to read just because of the backdrop. You don't see it that well. For you, I think it's just a dark background, but for me, it's, yeah, okay, anyway. Yes. Okay, guys, don't forget to like the live stream. I feel like everyone hasn't liked the live stream. Like the live stream. Like it! Like it! It's the only thing I'm asking in return for the free oracles. It really helps me out a whole bunch. And it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't do anything for you. So just like the live stream. Yeah. Next up, Cushy. Angel number. Just a 12299. A stunning reversal. Confidence, divine guardianship, transformation, and strength. If you have recently faced a loss, job, love, or otherwise, expect it to be replaced shortly. And if you doubt whether God has forgotten you, no need to worry. Feel that the energy of your life right now is forward going. You didn't have recent loss because you were being punished, but the universe is preparing new things for you. Lala already did yours, darling. Evo, hello, darling. Hope you're keeping well. I am. Had your chocolate? No, but I have it here. Haven't had my chocolate yet. Let me scroll back. Down, 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 down. Also, Betty, let me know if you want one. Thank you. You're welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Looking amazing. Thank you. It's not a dress, actually. It's a top. It's a top. But thank you. I thought it might be a little bit too boobylicious, but I'm to the point where I just don't give a shit anymore. Pria, angel number message for you. Let's take it, darling. Angel number for Pria. Pria, you have 6677. Keep your form, continuation, positivity, protection, and kindness. This means that your thoughts and work in the material world are right on target, and you have successfully balanced your thoughts and activities and taken care of your body, mind, and soul. Well done, and keep it up. And you also have 2277. Victory is in sight. Perseverance, guardianship, and harvest. Have you recently applied for a new job, school, or loan? These numbers represent good news, and they ask you to continue to persevere and not let your confidence waver. Yes. Okay. No, don't eat the lovely chocolate alone. I'm in the mood for one now. Well, don't go get them. I still have grapes that I need to finish before I can have my chocolate, but yes. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Still love it. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, let me do J first, and then we can have a little bit of a talk time about how I'm doing. Jay, let's take a look. We have a 1177. Keep it up. Perseverance, grow, kindness, abundance. This message is an affirmation of you doing well. You are on the right path, so keep going. This sign represents that you have carefully chosen your thoughts and that you should focus more steadily on your goals. Indeed, add appropriate emotions to your thoughts, such as being thankful for the gifts you have in your life. Gratitude will accelerate the process of your realization. And you also have 3300, God-given responsibility, confusion, clarity, spiritual awakening. God and the angels are trying to get your attention. It is very likely something related to your divine purpose. Is there some guidance that you have been ignoring lately? If so, you may feel stuck right now. This means listen to and following your divine guidance and taking relevant actions. Uh-oh. No, it's fine. No, there's nothing, like, I'm good. It's just like this weekend, like Friday, I had Friday was just not my day. I didn't have a Wi-Fi, I couldn't do crap all day long. I wasn't even able to, like, upload shit properly for, like, private readings and whatnot. And then the evening went off, and then the weekend I was just like, it's already like almost April. Like tomorrow is like April. Like tomorrow, it's already April. And I just feel I don't know. I have that always. You know that I always have that. But I just feel I'm not doing enough, or I should work harder, or I don't know, be more productive, or do things in a different way, or So just kind of like that. But today, the sun is out. I'm feeling great. I'm just taking things step by step, because my brain sometimes just gets a little bit overwhelmed with everything. When I wake up and I'm just like, oh, I should wash my hair, but I don't want to wash my hair, so I just lay in bed, because I kind of like feel like I have to. And then I'm just like, you know what, don't wash your hair, just put it up, it's fine, no one gives a shit, we can do it tonight, and it's fine. And then I'm kind of like trying to figure out, just instead of the overwhelming feeling of the entire day and the pressure I put on myself on what I need to do that day, I'm shifting a little bit more to like, okay, let's just take a look at what is the next step on getting there. What is the next step? Which is basically what I tell everyone when it comes to like bigger goals as well. I'm very good at giving advice. I am very bad at following my own advice. But yeah, I am trying. To implement that a little bit more. Which is like, okay, fuck the entire day. Maybe by the end of it we're like, I don't know, hit by a truck. So what is the next step? What is the next step? Oh my goodness, get out of here. Thank you. I hate it when it gets little thing gets stuck in it. So yeah, I've been trying to do that, which works, but it's, yeah, I don't know. Again, I kind of feel like it's not going fast enough. Everything. This, you know. And then I do want to make changes, but I don't know, like, what changes. How do I do that? Basically, how the heck am I gonna get my ass in Korea this year? So the pressure is on. Because also, yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, my relationship with my dad isn't, like, it's not bad, but it's just when I'm like, you know. And then my brother and my sister texted me, and they went like, okay, we are gonna bike to my dad this afternoon, and like, do you want to come, or do you want to join? And I was like, one, I really don't, ugh. And two, like, I had a lot of like work to do. I didn't do any of it. I didn't do any of the work that I told them that I needed to do. So I kind of also then like feel bad about it, you know. I don't know. I'm only human, right? I'll call him tomorrow. You know what it is also when it comes to my dad, where people, like, I hear people a lot going like, oh, spend time with them while they're still here and stuff like that. But I don't know. I kind of feel like a horrible person for saying so, but I kind of feel like my life wouldn't really change if he did pass away. You know, he is getting to the age where he is now like older, like he turned 70 last year. But it's not that, yeah, I don't want to say like I don't care if he like lives or not, you know, which is, it's not, I don't know how to explain this, but it was just where I was just like, yeah, well, you know, it's, I don't know. But I kind of feel like horrible for saying so, because people are like, oh, but he is your father! And I'm like, well, like, yeah, blood related, yeah. But, because I just had the epiphany, where it's like, if he didn't have that label on it, of like, my dad, I wouldn't really want to spend time with someone like that, you know? Yeah, so, I don't know. I kind of feel horrible for saying that. But he never really was much of that. He didn't really, you know, spend time with us alone that much growing up as well. And as well as like it's not that he calls me and goes like, hey, are you gonna come, or do you want to spend time together, or do you want to do this or that, you know. But it always has to come from me. And I'm just like, because then this is turning so much in a therapy session with you guys. But he then sometimes also, like, I'm just so, like, done with people just, like, putting responsibilities on my shoulders where it doesn't belong. And I'm no longer playing along with it. Because he sometimes also, like, complains to my brother and sister that he doesn't hear from me. Where I'm like, you have a phone, you know how it works, you can call me as well. Like, and he doesn't. Like, I'm the one that calls him. Again, I will now, like, make the decision. I will call him tomorrow. It's been a while just to see how he's doing and stuff, just because I'm curious. But he doesn't do that too. But then he complains to the others that I don't spend time with. I'm just like, no, that's not my responsibility. If anything, you are the parent to me. You know? So I'm a bit, well, oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Because when we do, because I go over there sometimes to cook, usually like Korean food, just because I love it, and he is like always open to try. Oh, come on. Got it. But again, that is also like me going there, me doing like, hey, wanna grab dinner or make dinner or stuff like that, which just, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm still coming to terms with that decision making of like, okay, I'm just gonna... Anyway, let me wash my hands a little bit and then we can continue. I feel like I'm just talking to myself, but I'll be right back. But yeah, anyway, I think it's just like, I just had the brain fart, where I think it's just like me, I'm always struggling with what I want, how I do things, or how I see things, and how different that is from like society and what the expectation is. Like, as like a good daughter, I should now take care of him, where, you know, where to me that's just like absolute bull crap. It's the same with like, I don't know, Gerine, thanks so much for the donation. Thank you. Let me know what I can do for you for that one. But yeah, it's also like the society pressure. Me, I am very aware that like basically everything that I do is so not what is like the normal path. Being like single for like over 10 years. I am like turning 35 this year. I still live with my mom. I am trying this whole tarot thing online, which is also not a very safe environment work-wise. You know, I do all these things that are just so not, I don't know, what society expect of a woman my age, which is, you know, sometimes just, it's, yeah, it's sometimes just difficult to like stick with that, especially when it comes so close, when it comes to like my brother and my sister, of them not understanding, because we are very close, us as siblings. Very, very close. Of course, like that's more like trauma bonding than anything else, but yeah, it's sometimes like difficult if we don't see eye to eye on things, and me having to explain that, because I sometimes get the feeling that they don't really want to. They just want to hear the answer that they think is like appropriate for it, where I'm like, oh, you're right, I'm sorry, instead of me just being stubborn like, no, no, I'm not, no. But yeah, Gerine, let's take a look at your message from Sean. Let's take a look from Sean for Gerine. Oh, that hurt. Okay. I want to tell you how I feel. I wish I could share my good news with you. I want you, and I lost myself for a little while. I wish I could share my good news with you. I lost myself for a little while. I want to tell you how I feel, and I just want you. Okay, okay, okay. I understand how you feel. It's complicated with parents. Yeah, I just want to move to Korea and find my own peace and happiness. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. For me, Korea is also, it's not like, yes, like my friend who goes to Korea with me always, she is very much like, okay, yes, I am very aware that we are like running away by going to Korea. For me, it doesn't feel like I'm running away from anything. It feels like I'm just like walking towards my future rather than wanting to get away. Because I do think my life would be so much easier if I wasn't the way that I am. And sometimes I just like wished that I was like not normal, but like that I didn't have that feeling. But yeah, for me it doesn't feel like running away as well as just the peace it brings me of being there. Because I also always do have, like, after a month or 2, 3, that I'm like, okay, I want to go back. I want to see my family, have some quality time with them, even though I sometimes want to murder them. I love them. Yes. Thank you. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. To me, it feels like I'm answering my soul's call that no one understands. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to explain. I had that the first time that I went to Korea. I love my birth country, Seoul, South Korea. Yes. But yeah, I had that the first time. The first time I went to Korea was 2018. And I went for like 2 weeks on a vacation. And people were like, why Korea? And I'm like, I don't know. Do I need to have an explanation? And then the next year, I went for 3 months to learn the language, because I just knew I was going to spend more time there in the future. So for me, at the very least, I wanted to know the language. And people were like, oh, why? Oh, that's weird. Why? And I'm like, I don't know. I just want to. It was also a little bit before the Korean wave started. So I feel like if people now say like, oh, I want to go to Korea, people are like, oh yeah, I get that. It's beautiful, But when I went there, it was still like north or south. That was always the question, Yes. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in one free oracle reading every single day, follow the channel, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I am in the live stream. For today's free oracles, the two options are, because they change every day, either the music oracle messages, so lyrics and numbers, that might have a deeper message for you there, either in the cards, or it is requested for you to listen to the songs and see what emotions or messages might come through. The other option are the angel number messages. So what are messages from your angels and guides of like, what do you need to know, what's coming in, just some answers. The angel numbers can take a look at those. Those are the options for today. Follow the channel, like the live stream, and then let me know your name and the option you would like. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another oracle, then an open donation is how you can get those. Whatever makes you feel comfortable gifting, an open donation can be the one for you. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, like Stephanie just did, a €5 donation is how you can get those. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Links to which you find in the Linktree link in my bio. So, yes. Because it's a beautiful and proud country. Yeah, I really like the energy of like community, even though of course it has a lot of like downsides. I think the sense of community is I love it. I just absolutely love it, as well as like the history and the culture, as well as like you can turn a corner on a busy ass street and then all of a sudden there's like a palace where you're like, okay, that's there. Yes. Okay, anyway. Stephanie, I don't know how to ask this, but sometimes I feel like exploring with women. I've always had interest, but do prefer men. I just have curiosity. Okay, I'm not trying to be inappropriate, that's fine. I'm just curious of my message towards that. That's totally fine. It's not inappropriate. Again, I'm Dutch. There's not a whole lot that you can ask where I'm like, okay, that is inappropriate. No, I'll take a look at this. Let me take a look how I will formulate this. But just prefer men. I just have the curiosity. What? Okay, what can we get about this with Stephanie? What can we get on that curiosity there? I mean, who can blame me? Women are very gorgeous beings. You know what it is? Like, okay, this is a little bit TMI, but like I have that where sometimes I have like a discussion where I'm like, if, for me at least, if it was a choice, it was the easiest choice ever. Like, I never walk into a room, see a man, like that is very, like when that happened, like that honestly haven't happened, where I just like look into a room and go like, that man is gorgeous, that doesn't happen that much. Women, all the fucking time, anyway, so yes, I get it, but let's just take a look. Again, for me, again, if it was a choice, if only it was a choice, holy fuck. Easiest choice in the fucking world. Okay, anyway, focus. So, what do have for Stephanie regarding this topic? What do we have for Stephanie regarding this topic? About the curiosity for women in that way. For Stephanie. What do we have? We have the 10 of Cups. Love that. 4 of Swords. The Lovers. The 6 of Swords. The King of Pentacles. Justice. The 4 of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The 8 of Swords. The 10 of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. And the 8 of Wands. Okay, I definitely feel that this is a curiosity that we can, like, scratch. How do you say that? I kind of feel like, you know, we can take a look at. The 10 of Cups is just like our pure happiness. I'm kind of feeling, okay, wait, where do I even fucking start? The Ace of Cups does talk about, like, it provides, the curiosity provides a new door opened for you, a new opportunity to explore. I'm not necessarily seeing it as like, oh yes, I like totally, but I do feel that there is something there. But the 4 of Cups, I feel like we might be a bit worried about it. What if I go there and I like it? What if I go there and I don't like it? Does that mean I'm this? Does that mean I'm that? Do I have a label now? Is it like all these thoughts? Let's just go back to the core of it, where I feel like there's just a curiosity there, and I think it's totally okay to explore that, because in the end, whatever answers we will get out of that will definitely bring us deeper into happiness with ourselves, because I kind of feel like what women bring is a more like softer feminine energy that we might have been missing with dating guys. The 6 of Swords definitely talks about leaving things in the past that are no longer serving. So I do feel that this exploration can offer us things that we might be looking in like long-term partnerships as well. The 8 of Wands is the fastest moving energy in the deck, so I feel like the moment that I kind of feel like more so like accept it for yourself, I think that's when a lot of like beautiful things can come from it. Doesn't mean that you have to date women, right? Doesn't mean, because I do see for you in the future still with that Lover's energy here as well, a choice for you. But let's just accept that this is a choice that we can explore. With the 8 of Swords, I feel like we're so overthinking this that you're kind of like stuck and not able to explore these, like, this beautiful new side of yourself as well. I don't think it necessarily means, again, I'm not very much a fan of labels to put it in. It is what it is. And then we just like see what happens. Because I do feel you ending up with a man rather than a woman, but I feel like the curiosity towards a woman can give us, you know, sometimes when you see like a movie or like a well-known person and they show a quality that is just attractive. Sometimes you see a dude that objectively you don't find attractive, but like their traits that they portray is very attractive, where you're like, oh, I just fall in love with him because of that trait. I think there are like parts about what do I want in a future partner that you don't really get to explore with men right now that lie more with women. Not that it's not able to find it in men, but we haven't been able to explore or like figure that part out. I do feel resistance because I don't want labels. Then don't put a label on it. Then don't put a label on it. Fuck everyone else. This is you, your life. This is how I feel. This is, you know. Again, labels for me are just for so other people can call you that. It's not, it doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change, because you feel the way that you feel. A label is not going to change that. So again, I kind of feel like it's okay for us to just sit with that feeling and just go like, well, I find women very attractive, which I feel like everyone can agree that, you know, So I think it's just okay to accept that and explore that and look into it, be curious towards it, do some research. Doesn't mean that you have to go out on a date with a woman, but just accepting that part of yourself as well. You know what it is as well? For me, it's always so, I don't know. I always think back of like the Roman Empire, where in that time everyone did it with everyone. Like only now that the church kind of like became a thing, did we become more like, where it's like, oh my god, the Romans did everything with everyone. So why are we, yes. Underneath that 10 of Cups, we have the 4 of Swords, which is taking a little bit of a break, which is just like rest and allowing ourselves to feel, and then from there, we can make a decision like, okay, what do I want with this? Do I want anything with it at all? Did I just need to accept it? Like, you know, but first I kind of feel like we need to start with us. If you want to put a label on it, put a label on it. If you don't want to put a label on it, just accept it the way that it is. And then it's fine. Like, you know, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Even though it feels a little bit stressful and like a big deal, I can guarantee it isn't. And I think if you just, again, sit there, accept it, I think things can just happen very, very quickly. Again, I am seeing you more so dating men nevertheless, but I do feel that this part just helps you there. So I honestly kind of want to leave it there. I don't know if I answered your question. If you have any more questions surrounding this, just let me know and I will take a look. But yeah, I think the first one is just that. Don't let, okay, I am like, yeah. Third bloodline related to the royal emperor? No way. I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised. You are kind of like a queen, darling. But yeah. I always wanted to try it. Do you see anything regarding an experience? I can take a look. Do we see anything regarding an experience with Stephanie, the woman? Do we see anything there? We have the King of Swords at the bottom and the Moon. Okay, we have the 4 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, the King of Wands, 4 of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. I'm not necessarily seeing a full-on like relationship. I do feel that there might be a little bit of like experimenting. I do feel more so like masculine energy, but why is that 4 of Wands here for Stephanie? Why is that 4 of Wands here? Page of Cups and the 3 of Swords with Temperance. So I feel like there might be, first and foremost, I feel like there might be an experience like more online, not necessarily in person. Wheel of Fortune does talk about like just like things and opportunities coming your way, and are we gonna take them? So I do feel opportunities there, but it's very much up to you to decide what you want to do with them. If you want to I feel like regarding what we have thought of in our mind maybe when we were younger about this, or like wanting to experiment, or like, I don't know, stuff like that, I feel like those opportunities we will get, whether that is just like making out, whether that's like more, whether, like whatever that is. I do feel the experience there. The pages just talk about like a new adventure and excitement, and we'll just kind of like see where it goes. Again, I'm not really seeing a full-on like romantic relationship happening there, but I do feel the opportunity to explore that. Where's the 4 of Cups here? 5 of Cups, 7 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. So there might be someone in Okay, with the death card as well. So I'm kind of feeling there might be someone in your life already, whether that's a friend or someone that you've like lost contact with, where I feel like there is the opportunity to experiment there. I do feel that there is a little bit of hesitation because there's like, I don't want to lose the friendship, or you know, I don't, you know, labels. But I do feel an opportunity within, I'm kind of feeling like friend group. And the death card as well. So that might also be someone that you like, that is like out of touch, or you know, no longer in touch with this person. I'm kind of, again, I'm kind of feeling a reference to the past. Why is the King of Swords here? So, yes, I don't think if I'm brave enough, which is weird because I do feel very confident in myself. It's so funny to see me get nervous like that. Yeah, well, that's good. Again, it's just a little bit outside of your comfort zone. And just outside of your comfort zone, because it's like you're nervous, but you're excited. And that is the sweet spot of like growth. That is the place that you would want to be in. Nervous, but excited. Then you're just like, you know, like that energy, which is good. Again, that's growth. That is where the next chapter lies. So again, I do definitely see the possibility for just taking like baby steps forward there, experiencing that, even if it is just like drunk making out with your friends, you know. It doesn't, let's not put in the heavy weight on our shoulders by like, oh, if I make out with a friend or like just a girlfriend while we're like drunk or out, or I don't know, that means I'm gay. Like, let's not go there, you know. I think it's just something that's like fun, and let's just keep it fun and light in that experience. As long as the other person also sees it that way, you know, making that sure, that's just like, you know, because... And that can also just start with just like hugging people more, or just like touching friends more. Doesn't have to be in a romantic way. Doesn't have to mean that, oh, if I touch them like on their shoulder, for me it means something, or it feels good to me, so that must mean that I'm, you know, I'm feeling a lot of overthinking going on there, and then like being a bit more reserved in that like natural way of being. If people don't like it, they will say it. So again, let's just start by what feels good. Again, with friends or stuff like that, doesn't have to be in a romantic kind of way, but just getting comfortable with that. So, but yes, I do feel, but it's, you know, slow steps, which is fine, which is good, which is what we need. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, when I was younger, I had a like a phase where I was just always afraid, and why, I don't know, that people thought I was like gay or something. Where I was like, oh, because also it's also kind of like combined for me that I come from a household where we don't really hug, we don't really like kiss goodbye, or you know, tell each other that we're like, that we love each other, or you know, like I don't come from that kind of like environment, so I already had it like trouble there. That for me, especially going through my teens, I was just very like, oh, someone's touching me, Anyway, light and fun, thank you, you're very welcome. And it should be, you know, it should be light and fun. It's only life, darling, it's only life. Okay. Filamina, thank you so much for the donation as well, darling. Thank you. Let me take a look if I can find, oh, it's right underneath there. My question is, what are Antonio's intentions for me? or this connection. He wants to make things work. What are Antonio's intentions for Filamina and this connection? What are Antonio's intentions for Filamina and this connection? We have the Death card. You said you wanted to try it again. I'm not surprised. The Death card does talk about reconciliation. Where is it? Oh. We have the Knight of Cups as the overall energy. The Death card. What are you? The Tower. The Hierophant. The Eight of Wands. Justice. The Five of Wands. And the Five of Pentacles. I definitely feel that they have genuine intentions there. The Knight of Cups is an offering of love. I think that they say, I want to make it work. I think that is correct. The Death card talks about... Ashley, thank you for the donation! Thank you. The Death card talks about transformation, so I do feel some changes happening there. The Tower is sudden change, breakthrough, revelation, so I feel like they might have had a revelation about you and this connection. The Hierophant talks about wanting to do the right thing in the right order, the right kind of like way, whether that is like fixing something or I don't know, stuff like that. The Eight of Wands is the fastest moving energy in the deck, so I kind of feel like this came out of nowhere, but I do feel that there right now are genuine intentions here. However, let's take a look at the darker side. The Five of Wands does talk about like rivalry. That can be jealousy. It can also talk about misunderstandings. With that Five of Pentacles, a little bit of a feeling of like, I'm not good enough, this is not for me. So this might also be a situation of them trying to prove themselves that they are either like changed or better or have that sort of like transformation happening to them. Kind of, again, with that Justice as well, I do kind of feel like that there is a feeling of I need to like prove something or get some sort of like justice. I feel like there is a little bit of a feeling of validation, needing validation. Again, I do feel that they feel genuinely interested and they genuinely want to make it work, but I also feel an underlying feeling of needing that, needing validation, needing your attention or just attention overall is still a little bit of a feeling there. I don't know if this person has a history of cheating. I definitely feel that this person very much thrives on attention. So for me, that's the only red flag I'm really seeing. I definitely I wouldn't suggest going too quick with this person because this can be very overwhelming. I think this can move forward very, very quickly. Do they have good intentions? Yes. Do they really want to make it work? Yes. Do I see change? Yes. But I do feel that there is still a little bit of that there. Let me take a look at like what really do they want with you? What is their like real intention to where do we want to get? Two of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Cups. Yes, so yes, I do feel that they are genuinely interested. We have the Nine of Swords, Judgment underneath that, so I do feel wanting to do things differently and change and giving it a shot, making different changes. So I do feel that they are genuine here with this, for sure. Yes. So I kind of want to leave it. He wants to prove to me that he is the one for me. Yeah. Again, that feeling of like wanting to prove and validation from you that they are. Validation from you. Because again, with that, the Five of Wands is just that like misunderstanding. Like, oh no, and then that Five of Pentacles is very much a feeling of like, yeah, I just feel that self-validation and needing to hear it from you, and you know, that's something to be cautious about. Because then what? You know, why do you need someone else to prove to you? You know. So again, I wouldn't go too quickly with it. Again, I do feel that they are genuinely interested, have genuine feelings, but there's a little bit of a feeling of like that having to prove and getting validation. To me, that's a little bit of a red flag, because what if you have me and then you still not feel validated and you go look somewhere else? So it kind of depends how you feel about this as well, how they're acting. If that is enough, if that is for them their peace, then that is great. So again, I wouldn't go too fast with this. But yeah, I kind of want to leave it there. I kind of want to leave it there for you. I hope that was helpful. I hope that made sense and resonated. You look fabulous. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Great earrings. Thank you. I really like them too. I keep losing the back end of it, but love them. These are my like daily favorite earrings. Ashley. So, has Bruce's wife / ex-wife, whatever, found out he been taking money out of their savings to give to Belen and the other girls? The scandal. Oh my god, this dude, like he could, like you could start a soap show around this dude and people would go like, well, that is a bit too far-fetched. Okay, you know? Is it just me? That feels that way. Where it's like, are you, like, will you stop it with the fucking drama? Oh my goodness! Okay, anyway, let's focus. Let's keep this deck. Oh my goodness. Has Bruce's wife, ex-wife, whatever the fuck she is, found out he has been taking money out of their savings to give to Belen and other girls? Have they found out? We have the Queen of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Devil, we have the Four of Swords, we have the Emperor and the Page of Cups. No, I don't think so. I do feel that she's aware that savings have been gone, but I feel like she thinks it is more about his addictions. Whether that's gambling, whether that's like smoking or other stuff. I think she thinks it is about his addictions. I don't necessarily think it is about... Yes, no. Because I think she still has faith there in him. That he wouldn't. So I don't think so. You know, in exchange for his addictions. Yeah. Oh, right, because the girls are like addictions. Well, I do feel the addictions. I don't necessarily think that she thinks it is other... those addictions. Oh, dear lady. Why? Oh. I'm just a bit where I'm like, do I want to look more into it? Does he know about his sex addiction? That's kind of what I wanted to take a look at. Does she think with that addictions? We have the Hanged Man, Six of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like there might have been like signs in the past of like him cheating and you know, all that, but I think she thinks that is in the past, or at least holds the hope that that is not where that's going through. I think she thinks it is just... Let me take a look at the Devil. What addictions? Five Swords, so self-sabotage. Again, that can be like, and then the Three of Swords. Yeah, the Hierophant. I think when it comes, I kind of feel like gambling is definitely one of them, where I feel like he does it with the intention of like getting rich, which I kind of feel like she understands the intention. It's not where it's not happening, but like the Five Swords is very self-sabotaging. I don't think she thinks it is relation or like sex addiction. No, I think it's like material addictions that she thinks the money goes through. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think she knows about him giving money to, or using the savings to give money to Belen. No, I don't think so. And with that sex addiction, I feel like that might have been something that she might have, was a thing in the past with them. But I kind of feel like she's kind of like, oh no, that was back then. Right now, no. But back then, sure. But now, no. So yeah, no, I don't think so. Does she know about Belen? Like, altogether? Does she know about Belen? Does she know Belen and Bruce are in a relationship? Does she know? We have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. I do feel that she is aware that he has relationships or like connections with other people. I don't think she wants to know who it is exactly. The Queen of Swords, I feel like she betrays herself a little bit as a queen of like, I am better than anyone he could ever have relationships with, so I'm almost like a bit smug of like, I don't care, I don't want to know. You do you. If that is what you need to get yourself in balance, I don't care type of energy. That as well, like I don't think that she knows with the money thing. The Seven of Cups as well, there's just so much like, yeah, I think she is aware of like him being involved with other people. I don't think she knows about like Belen specifically. She might hear or know or like, but it's a bit where I'm just feeling, I don't give a shit. Or she's not that she doesn't give a shit. I feel like she's just trying really hard to put out that energy of like, I don't care. He's not taking care of his kids very well because of that. Yeah. Why is the Five of Pentacles there? The Ace of Swords. I feel like they also don't really have talks. Again, I don't think she thinks about the money situation, because I kind of feel like she thinks he just doesn't have money. They don't really talk about that. About the finances. And that's kind of why I said like, oh girl, just cut this person out of your life. Because I kind of feel like she is being used to the T by this man. And just going like, well, you know, bitch ass excuses. Yeah. Why is the Six of Swords here? I feel like she has some like toxic attachment there as well. The Death card, yes. I feel like he's never going to get better and conquer his addictions. Yeah, well, like this person and this relationship definitely isn't gonna help him get into that direction, because she is very much brushing it under the carpet. I don't want to hear about it. If I don't hear about it, or it's not, you know, I don't care. I don't know. Again, that Queen of Swords can be very just putting up a cold front. And I think she does it to maintain the balance within herself. So yeah, no. I do feel that she might know about him, like, and other people and all that, but she is just not acknowledging that, as in like, I want to know who it is, when, why, confront him, or like stuff like, no. And I feel like she does it for her own, like, protecting her own self, which is like not working. That's not how things work. It's very much putting your head in the sand, and it's just not, yeah, no. So, but yes, okay. Yes. I think it's time for my chocolate, guys. I think it's time for my chocolate. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. And I just, oh, okay, it's fine, Lindy, it's fine. It's just a couple of crumbs. I'm making a mess. Okay. Ashley, second question. Is that your second? I'm assuming that's the second question. Does Bruce even want to get better and conquer his addictions? Does Bruce want to? And that is very objective, because you can want something one day and not want something the next. But let's take a look. Does he want to? The Death card. Yes, that's a yes. That's transformation. Temperance. Page of Swords, King of Cups, the Devil, the Ten of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. I do want to say yes, but I also already feel that there is a lot of buts there. I want to, but I want to try, but because the Death card, that transformation is always painful. Whether it is for the better or for the worse, it's always requested hardship. Temperance is like that balance, finding balance, so I do feel that he would like to be a more balanced version of himself. I do feel with the Page of Swords that it is a little bit like I'm here by myself and I'm not really sure how to go about it and do it, but then at the same time he is also not really getting help with it as well, because the Nine of Wands is still very defensive around this, like I need to be able to help myself. You know, sometimes when it comes to like addictions or other mental issues, we think that everyone else does this by themselves. But reality is not everyone struggles in that way. So, you know, acknowledging that we need help is already, I always say that's the biggest thing. Acknowledging you need help. Then asking for help is an easier step. But acknowledging it for yourself. And I kind of feel like that's where he's still a little bit of like struggling. I feel like it's like, okay, I want to stop with this addiction, but then, or I want to stop all addictions, but if I'm gonna stop like smoking, I cannot stop the other addiction, or I need to have this addiction to cope with that addiction. Which is not really, you know, the way to move forward. So I do want to say yes. I do feel that he wants to change there. There's just a little bit of feeling of like, I don't really know how to, and there is still that resistance towards it. Which again, I kind of feel like just comes from the, I don't know how to. Which is just like a little bit of cycle. I don't know how to, I need someone else, but at the same time I'm not telling anyone else because I need to be able to do that for myself, and my ego won't allow it, but I need help, and then, you know, that kind of like cycle. Because I think with the Devil being here as well, that does talk about like addictions and feeling stuck. It also talks about a choice. And I kind of feel like I think he just needs to, and it doesn't help if people around him go like, oh, let me help you, oh, let me do this, oh, of course, here's this and this and this and this, because then you're just enabling him with this. Which is a weird, I think he just needs a little bit of like tough love. Someone that he respects that. Just go like, dude, no, here is how you do it. You know, because I feel like there's no, real listening from the people around him. You can tell him, and he knows he should, but then there is that boundary there with that Nine of Wands, which is just very defensive energy, where all the excuses come from. Yeah, but I do need this. Yeah, but it doesn't hurt if I do it less. Or, but, you know, I want to change, but, you know, all that. Which, my mom, growing up, if we did something and we said like but, she always went like, oh, so everything that comes before the word but, she ignored. Where I kind of feel like that just happening a lot, where I do want to change and I do see it happening and I do want to work on it, but, you know, where it's like, okay, so that's a no. Yeah, he has got to know there is no way I'm going to be with him if he still has his addictions. Yeah, which I feel like that's like perfect, because I don't think I did I say that? I don't know, but like I wanted to say that what you did I think is better, because like all the others are just enabling him to stay in the situation as it is. So yeah, but again, to answer your question, yes, I do think that he wants to change and he wants to be more in balance and healthy. There are just some belief systems that are getting in the way for him and not really knowing how to tackle those. Which is just no excuse though. It's no excuse though, but hopefully he can get there soon where he's like, okay, I need help with this. I need someone to help me out. What's the name of it? It's a drinky. It's like I think it's like vanilla in the middle. Just like, I don't know if you guys have that. It's just a biscuit. Like in the Netherlands, it's called a Merida biscuit. 2 Merida biscuits with like vanilla in the middle, and then chocolate over it. That's so good. So good. I'll take a look if he knows. Nine of Wands again. The Hierophant, Judgment, and the 3 of Wands. Does he know? Like, believe it? I think you might have said it to him, but is there a feeling of like, do I believe it? Or is it not necessarily believe it? I do think that he believes it. It's just a bit where, you know, sometimes it's a bit where it's like, maybe I can see how strong of a boundary there is. I do feel that there is the understanding of things need to change, or I need to change, go on the right path, make different choices. But with that 9 of Wands again, I do feel that there is a little bit of a feeling of, but do I really have to like stop everything? Will you accept also if I just like lessen it a little bit? So with that, honestly, I kind of want to say no, because it didn't really hit yet. That you're like, oh fuck, you know. There is still a little bit of that resistance there, where it's like, well, maybe actually we'll accept it if I like ended the sex addiction, or if I don't know, dealt with like gambling or other addictions, or just do it less, or have a way to balance it. Because that is also, like, with addictions and whatnot, it's like, well, I can balance it. Maybe that works. And I kind of feel like that's the mindset right now. So with that, no. I don't think so. I feel like he will try to work on it, but then he will also try to see if that boundary is still there with you at some point. Right now, at least. Because again, the 9 of Wands is just very defensive energy. But it's like, well, yeah. So, yeah. Makes sense with the cards I'm finding out now. I can't win any help because I'm not getting pregnant by a mess. What? Huh? Hi, new beings. Hello, darling. No, you are still on time, darling. You are still on time. I'm doing Ashley's reading now, and then after that, I think I will get to the last round of free oracles. So, what is the question you would like me to take a look at, darling? Just taking a look at your like the circumstances among pregnancy, what your life looks like, the relationship looks like, who it is, qualities, stuff like that. Oh my goodness, my nose is so itchy. Holy shit. Fucking allergies. But yeah, let me know. Like the edge of, oh, it's itchy. Okay. But yes, let me know, darling. For everyone that is new, welcome. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. Right now, I am still going to take a look at Ashley's questions, and then I will move on with the last round for the free oracles. The free oracles for today are either a music oracle message, so any songs and lyrics that might have a message for you that you need to hear at this time, or Spirit would like you to take a listen to. The other option is the angel number messages, which have some messages from your spirit and guides of where are we at, how am I doing, do I need to make some changes, or just what the fuck is going on. Those are the options for today. All you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, and then once I start the list, leave your name and the question in the chat and I will take a look. As always, the free oracles change every single day. If you're wanting a priority oracle, another oracle, or a different oracle, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation, and all donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Okay, first question. Okay, can I get what Bruce's thoughts and feelings are for me? Tarot. Okay, darling. So with this, it is either tarot or the oracles. I'm no longer gonna combine them because that's basically like two different things. I sometimes put like one or two tarot on it just to clarify a little bit. But yes, not the direct and non-sugar-coated presentation. Thank you. Hi, Ambika. Hello. So yeah, actually let me know whether it is like tarot or whether it is through Oracle Frenzy situation. Or any of the options romantic. We can take a look with the music oracle messages, like what message or what is it that they would like to tell you, or any feelings that they like. Sometimes there is like a song that describes how they feel perfectly, so we can take a look at that for sure, where you're like, okay, message from my person with the music oracle for sure. Can I get that as both my questions, please, then? Yes, of course, of course, of course. Should we start with the tarot first? Should we start with the tarot first? I kind of want to start with the oracles first. Let me get them out of here. Hidden message, love notes, music. And others, yes. I'll take those when we get there. Let me take a look at this one first. For Ashley. Bruce's thoughts and feelings. Thoughts and feelings from Bruce for Ashley. From Bruce for Ashley. We have damage. I think you have this all the time with him. Damage. We are both hurting from this. You also have escape. I left when things got hard. And we also have gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. Okay. Okay. From Bruce to Ashley. From Bruce to Ashley. Time will tell. I want to fall asleep next to you. Do you love me the way I love you? And then we have, I can't, not right now. Time will tell. I do want to fall asleep next to you. I can't, not right now. And do you love me the way I love you? So again, there is a little bit that hesitation of like, are you? Take that one. Oh my goodness, I almost broke it. Stephanie, thank you for the donation, darling. Bruce towards Ashley. Bruce. We have 5 seconds of summer, young blood. You used to call me baby, now you call me by name. No fucking shit, dude. No fucking shit. So again, I do feel that that there is a little bit of a feeling here of like uncertainty. Like, how is Ashley feeling about me? Like, do you love me the way I love you? You know, is that still a thing? You also have night changes, One Direction. We're only getting older, baby, and I have been thinking about you lately. Almost broke that one in half. Night changes. And Taylor Swift, I can do it with a broken heart. Taylor Swift. You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart. Oh, Crimea River. Holy shit. Okay. I kind of want these for Ashley. For Bruce to Ashley. Bruce to Ashley. Twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling and complementing each other. We have the golden mirror, self-absorbed, no fucking shit. Narcissist, one-sided relationship and love bombing. And we also have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, and upheaval. So I feel like he's just having that epiphany moment, realization moment. I'll take these first. From Bruce for Ashley. From Bruce. Okay, exactly. Like boohoo. Okay, we have different paths. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. We also have take back your power. You are giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. And we also have nothing has gone wrong. Trust the process. This connection is divinely timed. So there is that realization of like, okay, this is just not the right timing. Right now we are on different paths. And with that take back your power, I definitely feel that that's more for him, where he's like, okay, I should take back my power. Last messages from Bruce for Ashley. From Bruce. Oh. I look for you everywhere. I wish I had treated you better. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, and just being near you is intoxicating. I can't stop thinking about you. So it's definitely still on his mind. Sometimes staying awake thinking about you, being near you is intoxicating. I wish I had treated you better, and I look for you everywhere. So again, I do feel it's more like the realization of it, as well as, like I said, with you taking a little bit of a step back. I think that is a good thing for him, and I think that is the realization of we are on different paths. Nothing has gone wrong, because I do need to get back into my power, because there is that realization that something needs to change. Not necessarily, I don't think he is fully there, where it's like, okay, I need to get rid of all my addictions, because again, we do have that golden mirror, which is just a bit like self-absorbed kind of energy. You used to call me baby, now you're calling me by name. You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart, which for me just feels a bit like smug, you know. We're only getting older, baby, and I have been thinking about you lately. That just, like, those two just makes me feel like, ugh, you know. We're only getting older, baby, and I've been thinking about you, and I just want to, like, so? You know you're good when you can even do it with a broken heart. That to me is just like, you want a sticker? Like, okay. You want a golden star? No, boo. Not right now. I want to fall next to you. Do you love me the way that... I feel like that's just insecurity. I feel like that's just wanting confirmation from you that you are still there. More than anything. Same love messages card as last time? Oh, really? Yeah, so still similar energy. Again, I do feel like some realizations, but not to the point where I'm like, yes, we're there, you know. It just still feels a bit too ego. Too... I'm not getting my thing, you know. It's like, well, yes, you shouldn't. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at the tarot for this. So how is Bruce feeling about Ashley? How is Bruce feeling about Ashley? The Fool. Oh. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Sun with the Ace of Pentacles as well. And the Death card underneath the Fool. Of course. I feel like there is a deep, like, conviction of, like, if I can make the transformation, there will be a new beginning with me and Ashley. The Two of Swords again is a little bit that indecisive energy. The Eight of Pentacles is needing. I kind of feel like he's just looking for validation a little bit coming from you. I feel like he doesn't have a broken heart, but I do. I feel like he's just telling himself, like, it's the same with like the broken, where it's like, I am hurting too. I think that with that broken heart, again, that's why it kind of feels a little bit like boo-boo, like, oh, boo-boo, where it's just, yeah, I'm hurting too, you know, where it's like, oh, yes, okay, anyway, how are they feeling? I feel like that seed planted between the two of you, that keeps connecting you. And I feel like he sees that too. The Two of Swords is very indecisive. Not going left, not really going right. The Eight of Pentacles is like wanting information, needing more information. I almost, yeah, a bit where I'm like, is this just because I'm kind of feeling like, oh, if, again, he's just like putting it on other people, where it's like, well, if Ashley told me, then maybe I would do more, where it's like, that's bullshit, because you didn't do it when you were together and Ashley told you. I feel like it's just an excuse that you're using. And then again, a bit of like the boo-hoo type of energy. Because he caused all the hurt, exactly. Why the fuck is the sun here? Why is the sun here for Bruce? It was hiding it. Sometimes Spirit has a weird sense of humor in the way that they communicate with me, because we had the Three of Wands came up, and the Sun talks about happiness. The Three of Wands definitely talks about making changes, doing things differently, where I was like, oh, okay, and then the Devil showed up, but it like hid in my like box, but the Devil again. Seven of Pentacles as the overall energy, so their happiness, I do feel that they want that with you. The desire is there, but I definitely feel that addictions are still, I think he still thinks he has to work on it, but not that hard. As in, like, just go sober on everything. Okay, why is the Ace of Swords here? Why is the Ace of Swords here for Bruce? What is it that he wants to talk about? Or I feel like he wants to get into communication. Knight of Cups, yes, he wants to get into. Knight of Swords, yes, Three of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I do feel that there is the desire to get into communication again. Again, I kind of feel like he is using this as an excuse to like taking responsibility for your actions, or like not taking responsibility and finding reasons not to take responsibility can also be a little bit of an addictive trait. And I'm kind of feeling that's kind of what's happening, because as long as I talk to Ashley, it helps me. I feel good about this. We're not really getting anywhere, but there is, in his mind, I feel like he's just lying to himself about this, where it's like, okay, like, you can be the motivation, I just want to smack some sense into this dude. Holy shit. Again, I do feel that he feels that seed between the two of you still very much there. I do feel that there is the realization of the people that he surrounds himself right now are not healthy in getting him forward. I definitely feel that there is the motivation for the connection to you to do so. There is a little bit of that energy of feeling like, because of like, Ashley doesn't want me, or I'm a loser, or, you know, that like pity talk, where I'm just like, yes, you are. Accept it, move the fuck on, you know, because now we're kind of like in that cycle of like, where it's like, then just accept that you are a loser, or like whatever it is, and then work on it, you know, so you're not. And then we can move on from this whole situation. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway. So, I do feel, what does he want to communicate about with me? Again, like I said, I kind of feel like that is a little bit the energy of, like, you, with that Queen of Cups, just pour your energy into it. Like, you gave love and devotion without necessarily asking something in return, or putting demands on him, or holding him necessarily accountable. The Three of Pentacles talks about, I need a person like that to help me out, but at the same time, it's just lies. He's just lying to himself about this, because it's not the truth. It doesn't help. It didn't work. He ignored it. He made it worse. And now you want to all of a sudden have that epiphany? Like, no. Just no. 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 Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, what are you... Okay. Anyway, I'm not sure if he will, though, with that communication. If we have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, I'm not really... Will there be... I don't think so, but we have the King of Cups, Ten of Swords, and then the Queen of Pentacles. No, I don't think there will. I think he is a very prideful person. He would never admit needing you in a non-manipulative way. I feel like if he tells you he needs you, he is manipulating you. I don't think he truly needs you. I think he then needs you so he can continue with his bad behavior. So he can, because that's addiction. Addiction wants to keep itself in place. And then it doesn't matter if I manipulate anyone else to get there. And then feel sad about it not working out. You know, like, yeah. Manipulative or addictive behavior, toxic traits, don't know. If you're toxic, you don't know you're toxic. It's not your intent. Like, when you're... I always say this. Sometimes people ask me, like, are they evil? Where, one, I don't believe in people being truly evil. And no one chooses to be the villain. There's always a reason, like, behind it that we, you know, whether that is the truth or not, right? Whether we are lying to ourselves, which I kind of feel like is happening here, to keep that toxic pattern going. Yeah, that's also why I don't really like taking a look at Bruce's energy of, like, what are your thoughts and feelings about this, because I feel like there's a lot of it is just lying to himself about it. Yeah, see, that's what makes it seem like he really doesn't have true feelings for me. Yeah, because, again, like, yeah. And I think we discussed this before, where it's like, is he, like, capable of love? Like, I do want to say yes, but it's just all that addictive traits. Because that is addiction as well. Addiction isn't like, oh, you cannot stop smoking. It is the mental state that you bring yourself, or that you are in, where you feel the need for it. It's the same with, like, compulsive, like, putting everything straight, or, you know, it's very much in your mind, with that, where, again, I do feel that he is capable of it, but there's just so much in his mind that's just, because, you know, we are not born with all these addictions. I feel like it's just kind of like on top, and it feels good, and I need more, just to keep it in, because also, like, yeah, I've dealt with people with addictions, and they truly believe the things, you know, where they can cry, and they can be very emotional, and it's, like, true, and they're hurting, and it's sad, and you just want to, you know, which is very difficult for someone that is more of a healthy mindset to deal with that, because they, like, yes, of course, like, you know, it's just, yeah, obsessive compulsive disorder, yeah, with the, like, putting straight and whatnot. But yeah, so yes, I feel like he's still a little bit lying to himself about the situation, especially when it comes to like wanting to talk to you. I do feel with that Two of Swords, it is very much like I'm not gonna make a decision on it, which I do think is a good thing. That's like great, love that. Don't make a decision, just leave it where it is. Don't touch it, because I kind of feel like he knows as well that he can, if he fucks it up one more time, that's it. And I think he knows that. Because I'm pretty fucking sure this is not a, oh, let's just give it another chance. And oh, well, let's give it a, no. The next one, if he fucks it up, he fucks it up. And I think he knows that. So, yes. I honestly kind of want to leave it there. Let me scroll back for Stephanie. Hopefully you're still in the chat, darling. Hopefully you're still in the chat. That took a little while, but I wanted to get it right. If you are, let me know. I'm very quickly just gonna grab a little bit of water and then we'll take a look. Okay. Yeah, but I guess earned my trust back again because I don't trust him. Yeah, exactly. And that's, like I said, if you like want to by that time, you know, if you want to. I'm here. Okay, good. Thanks so much, Lindy. You're very welcome. Go kick ass, darling. Go kick ass. And just, yeah. He has to deal with his own bullshit. It sucks for us, but let's just become that queen. Yes! Yes! Because you are. You are. Let me have a sip. Okay, Stephanie, can you pull cards on my future marriage? What kind of wife will I be? And what kind of husband will I have? Love that. Love that. Let's take a look. Stephanie. Stephanie's, I want a different deck. Stephanie's marriage. Who will we marry? What will life be like? What kind of wife will Stephanie be? What kind of husband will you have? Stephanie. Married a life. I love it. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups as the overall energy. That is just emotional fulfillment. Like, look at them. Ah, love that. We have the Tower underneath that. Okay, so it does come with a bit of a, like a, which of course. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. What are you? The 3 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Can we see everything? No. Can we see everything? Well, kind of. Okay. So what is marriage life going to be? I definitely feel overall a very happy one. Emotional fulfillment here. I definitely feel partnership. Working well together. I do see children, so that might be, I don't know if you want children, but that can also be that they already have children when you meet them. I just feel like a lot of like joy and love in the little things. It doesn't have to be big or grand. It's like the little things that you do for each other. It doesn't have to be like big gifts or whatnot. I definitely feel acts of service is a big part of you guys' relationship. I think there's just a pure kind of like trust in the connection of like, we don't know where we end up, but we know that as long as we got each other, we can just like put in the hard work, hope for the best. Because I think there is good communication there between the two of you as well. The 3 of Pentacles talks about working well together. That can also be having like couples therapy when it's like, because you know, like people go to couples therapy when it's like 9 out of 10 people that go to couples therapy is like when things are going bad, and there's always already a lot of like resentment. But I kind of feel like there might be like a couples therapy, or like things that we do together that like bond us. Doesn't have to be couples therapy, but it can also be, I don't know, like those little challenges that that people sometimes do, where it's like baking something, and then one is blindfolded and the other one like cannot do shit, like those types of like working together type of things. Two of Pentacles, man. I mean, it's just well balanced, fit well together. The Knight of Cups, I do feel that he is going to be very affectionate, just like, this is how I'm feeling, very straightforward, emotionally intelligent, doesn't, like, he is not afraid to be called like whipped or something for you. I think they are just like, there's no doubt that this person cares for you. Like, they're like in public, like it's just there, which I absolutely love. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Okay, so at the beginning, and then Nine of Wands. Okay, so at the beginning of getting to know this person, but that's like before marriage, I feel like this person just surprises you every single, like, you thought you knew this person, and then they do something and you're like, I didn't expect that from you, which is like in a good way, which I like. That's nice. Starseed, thanks so much for the donation. I'll get to your question after this one, darling. So I just love this. Okay, let me take a look. What kind of wife will you be? Nine of Wands. Stubborn. That's just stubborn. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, Justice, and the Ten of Wands. I do feel that you are a wife that just wants to carry, or like carries all the weight, or you take a lot of like the responsibility. Even if he's just struggling with something, you still take that worry on yourself as well. The Knight of Pentacles definitely talks about like slow but steady. Let's not rush. Let's think about it. A logical thinker about it. I definitely feel stubborn being a big thing here. We have the Nine of Wands, but we also have the Seven of Wands. Where if there are I feel like sometimes you don't budge. No, but it needs to be like this. Like, compromise, I think, is going to be for you the biggest challenge here in this connection. Because I not to say that like stubbornness is a bad thing, you know. Because I do feel that you just take on naturally that responsibility, or wanting to take care, wanting everyone and everything to be happy, and in that we can also sometimes forget ourselves a little bit. Okay, what are they? What is your husband like in a relationship? Even though we kind of got that already, I kind of feel like he's definitely, yes. I was gonna say, I feel like he's kind of like the dreamer of the two. And then we have the Star, we have the Emperor, love that, and the Page of Swords, and then we have the Sun. The Sun. I definitely feel he is the happy-go-lucky, golden retriever type person, which I absolutely just love. I think your person is going to be very reliable, very someone, again, a leader, someone that you very comfortable get into your feminine energy with this person. They can very much give a little bit like push back towards you as well, where because of your stubbornness or because of how you like things to be, I think he can handle it. It's not where he is just like, okay, I give up. I think he definitely challenges you in that form as well. The Star is just a very hopeful, beautiful, soft energy, which I just love. And with that Page of Swords, I definitely feel that they are a bit of a goofball of just like, oh, fuck it, let's just go. Let's just try. Like, very spontaneous. My stubbornness is one of my flaws. I have trouble giving control. Yeah, good, because I can be a little bit crunchy, so I need a golden retriever. Yeah, which, because I definitely feel, again, with that, we have the Two of Pentacles as well, which I feel like you guys just balance each other out really well. It's not where it's like opposite attracts. It's just like you bring each other in balance. Because with him, I kind of feel like he doesn't think too much about the things that he do or says or decisions that he makes, and I feel like that's where you come in more, where he brings in the light and you bring a little bit more of the serious, like the grounded, which I feel like just balance each other out really, really well. Really, and I feel like he is also a very good team player as well, doing what's best for everyone. I don't think he is, because I kind of feel like if he would be as stubborn as you guys would just argue all the fucking time. And him is very much, he knows how to pick his battles. And which is also good for you, because then you know if he starts an argument about a certain situation, that means that I should listen, because this is important to him. Because if you're both stubborn, you get to a point where it's like, well, we argue all the time about everything, about little things that doesn't really matter, and your person just only does that when it matters. Which I think is good. I think that's good, because that's just for you, where it's like, okay, he is so passionate about this. This means not just like arguing for the sake of arguing, you know? So yeah. I also like to focus on work. What line of work would he be in? Coming from a strong family, I want to provide as much as I can. I definitely feel like a leader role. Okay, I'll that's like a whole separate question, but I'll look in it very, very quickly. The final one. Because otherwise this is turning into a full in-depth reading, which is a little bit more expensive. But let's take a look. What kind of job does he do? Can we get a little bit, just a little bit? I do feel more so like, I don't know, like a leader role. I think a leader role for him is very good. We have strength, the 3 of Cups, the Hanged Man, 6 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 4 of Cups. With that 4 of Swords as the overall energy. So the 4 of Swords is like taking a break or creating some calm and like relaxation, which I think is good. I definitely feel working with other people, like creating a little bit of a community. That can be like a teacher. That can also just be, I feel like he creates like a little bit of like a Zen space. That can also be like a, how do you say that? Like a fitness instructor or something. Where he just creates this space of rest, coming up with a strategy, and how do we get there. So very much like motivation as well. Motivating other people. Like snapping people out of their own down energy. So that can also be like a therapist. Again, that can be like a fitness trainer. That can be a teacher. Along those lines, I kind of want to put it. But strength being here as well, I'm leaning more towards like, I don't know, physical therapist or with like weights or something. So yeah, I kind of want to leave there. But I do feel that he has a job that he loves and enjoys doing, passion for it, which, like, thinking about him being the golden retriever type, I think that fits perfectly. Just showing love and trying to help people in being the best versions of themselves. That can also be like a dance teacher or something. I don't know, like something along those lines. I appreciate your message. You're very welcome. You really didn't need to, but thanks so much, darling. And you're very welcome. I just love the energy coming from this person as well. So I love reading it. Starseed Rising. Let's take a look. What message do my spirit guides have for me about following my purpose and the work I've already done? Let's take a look, darling. What messages do we have for Starseed Rising? I appreciate your time always. You're very welcome. Thank you. Starseed Rising, the message about you following your purpose. What message do we have for Starseed Rising about following the purpose and what we have already accomplished. We have Judgment! Love it. Okay, Judgment as the overall energy. Let's start with everything else. We have the Three of Wands, the Page of Swords, the High Priestess, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Empress, and the Seven of Pentacles. Absolutely love it. So Judgment as the overall energy is that looking back at the past and kind of like reflecting back. How am I doing? How did it go? Do I need to make some changes? So I do feel that we're now at that point where we've taken the first stretch. We already have done a lot of the work, and now it's more where we can like calmly take a look. Where do I want to go and how do I want to get there? Which just feels like a good adventure. The Three of Wands being here as well talks about, I kind of feel like now is the time to expand. We've done the groundwork, now we can expand further into it. With that Page of Swords very much getting into action. Again, I kind of feel like we're now at like ground zero. We've done all the shadow work, we've done all the hard work, and now it's where we can look into the future. What is next? What's coming in? Which I think is very good. With that High Priestess, I feel like you might have had messages or like curiosities of I want to try this, or I want to go there, or like not really having a reason, but it just kind of like piques your interest. I think with those things, definitely take a look at that, because that is very much for your growth, whether it is interests in, I don't know, dancing, pottery, baking, witchcraft, whatever it is. I think we're doing good. I think you're really at a point where it feels like you can breathe again. Again, it doesn't mean that everything is fixed, doesn't mean that all the work is done, but we're getting to a point where we don't just have to look back. We can also look a little bit forward, which I just absolutely love. The Eight of Swords is a lot of overthinking, and with that Two of Swords, I kind of want to say just make a decision, and then we'll just kind of like see. Especially if you're feeling a little bit stuck between where to go, what to do, and there's a lot of overthinking going on. Just listen to that intuition. Where is it guiding me to? You don't need to have reasons why to do something or not. Of course you don't want to make the wrong decision, but in the end, just make a decision so we can move forward. If it turns out not to be the right decision, we can always change our minds. We can always make a different decision. Just because you make one decision and it turns out not to be the right one does not mean that the other decision was the right one, you know? Sometimes it's just about getting into movement and just, get started. The Seven of Pentacles as well just talks about putting in that hard work, making those decisions, putting in that good energy without necessarily knowing what the end result might be. And being okay with that. Just trusting that in the end you will be with you. And you know you can put yourself through a situation like that. That at least we got into motion. At least we got into action. Let's not fear the possible outcome of it. Let's not fear it being a wrong decision, because then we get stuck. Where I feel like there's very much the need to move forward. I've been doing spiritual work, that's good, and I'm receiving a lot of messages and been wondering if delivering it through card reads or just speaking on a podcast would be more ideal. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter. With this, I would definitely say just take a look. What excites you more to do? Try it. Try you don't have to start the podcast right away. Just try, just have conversations here and there, or record them on YouTube, see if you like it, and then we can always, start the podcast. Do tarot readings, upload videos, see if you like it. If you doesn't, you can always stop. I feel like, again, with that High Priestess, to be honest, the High Priestess is trust your intuition, and she is very much like that spiritual being. The Empress as well, with that you receiving messages, I definitely feel that Spirit is very much like, okay, yes, just do it. But I used to be afraid of my abilities, and now I'm embracing them. Yeah, absolutely love that. Absolutely love that. Continue the way that you have. This is a whole new path opening up for you, which I just absolutely love. Because again, with that Nine of Pentacles as well, it feels more you, authentic, comfortable. in your skin and what it is that you want to do. And then with the Page of Swords, it's just about getting out there, just having the attitude of like, fuck it, I'm just gonna try. No expectations of it. We'll just see. The intention is for me, am I enjoying this? Yes or no? That answers I need to get. And then what happens with it, if it doesn't work, if it like flops or it isn't for me, then it's not a failure. You just tried something out. It's about getting into movement. And fuck everyone else. Fuck everyone else. So yeah, I honestly kind of want to leave it there. I'm just feeling a lot of excitement. Let's start. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's not overthink it too much. And let's just try. See. How does it work? Where does it go? How, you know. I'm just feeling a lot of excitement for it. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it there. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly the energy. I mean, thank you for the confirmation. You're very welcome. Go get them. Okay, guys. Whew. That was a lot of paid readings. I am gonna continue with the last round of the free oracles. So if you are interested in a free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options for today are either music oracle messages, so messages coming through music, a deck I created myself, or the angel number messages. Let me reset the chat real quick. I will start from my last chat, work my way down. Again, this is last call for the free oracles. So if you leave your question or request in the chat right now, there's a 100% guarantee that I will get to your question. For those of you watching on Twitch, I did not get to your readings just yet, so please leave your questions in the chat once more as well. Last call for the free oracles. If you are interested in a different oracle, another oracle, or a quick yes or no question, an open donation is how you can get those. All donations will have to wait until I'm done with the last call. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. This is also going to be last call for those. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Give me some hope, please. In what way, darling? In what way? Let me know. I'll take a look at it after last call for the free oracles. Nandini, music oracle message from Rajiv. Please, you look amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Love the energy you bring to the live stream. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's take a look. So, a music oracle message from Rajiv for Nandini. For Nandini. You have Selena Gomez, Lose You to Love Me. I saw the signs and I ignored it. Abba, take a chance on me. If you need me, let me know. And Hot and Cold, Katy Perry. Someone called a doctor, got a case of love, bipolar. Let me put these on the other side. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Next up, Lilith, perhaps a music oracle from how Simon may feel towards me, or what he wants to say. So, a message from Simon for Lilith. From Simon for Lilith. Simon for Lilith. You have Chloe Adams, Throw Me to the Lions. One day there is a me without a you. And we also have a love story, Taylor Swift. It's a love story, baby. Just say yes. I kind of feel like that's what you want to say. Just say yes! Just say yes! Okay. One day there's a me without a you, and it's a love story, baby. Just say yes. Just say yes. No question, as I'm allowing time energy to flow from my last question. Nice. Okay, good, darling. Critica, angel number message for you. For Critica. Oh my goodness. Okay. Critica. What's happened to the ground here? You have 2277. Victory is in sight. Okay. Perseverance, guardianship, and harvest. Have you recently applied for a new job, school, or a loan? These number sequences are good news, and they ask you to continue to persevere and not let your confidence waver. And you also have 333. Luck arrives. Lucky, healthy, and kind. The angels are approaching you to let you know that you have their assistance, love, and company. Call upon the angels frequently, especially when you see the number 3 around you. It indicates that some important archangels are approaching you. Okay, victory is in sight. So continue the way that you have. Just a little bit of an extra reminder to continue to kick ass. If you see the number 3, that's a sign for you from your guides that they are there and that you can ask them stuffs. Mahabad, angel number message for you. Angel number message for Mahabad. Okay, we have just a 1. 7788. Good change. End, change, prosperity, and abundance. Do you feel that some parts of your life, such as a job or a relationship, are coming to an end? This confirms that your feeling is correct. The end may mean a major positive change in your situation. This sequence of numbers heralds good news and upcoming positive change. Please persevere, because your life will become easier. Your life will become easier. So good change happening. Good ending happening. Love the energy they got. Sanjo, Ashley, can I get an angel number? Yes, you can. For Ashley. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have 4477. Waiting for a surprise. Guardianship, insistence on moving upward, abundance, and awakening. The angels congratulate you and say, well done, keep it up. You will be fine. Keep your mind focused and it will have significant and positive effects. Nice. You also have a 1155, self-reflection, change, confidence, and clarity. Your thoughts create changes in your life. Keep directing your thoughts towards what you want. If you see what the coming change is not what you want, you can stop or change it by correcting your thoughts. As well as 0000. Return to the embrace, the ending. The angel number 0000 reminds you that you are one with God, indicating that a situation has gone through a complete cycle. Love that. I have goosebumps with that one. A complete cycle. Absolutely love that. Love that. Straightforward kind of girl. Yes. No bullshit. Definitely no bullshit. Sometimes I'm a little bit worried. Again, I'm very straight to the point. I'm Dutch. We don't like to beat around the bush. But sometimes I'm a bit maybe I'm a little bit too straightforward. Maybe. Anyway. Yes. Okay, I think that was it. So let me close list. List is closed. For everyone that is watching right now, the list for the free oracles is closed. However, if you are wanting a oracle right now, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, a €5 donation is how you can get those. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Again, for everyone that is watching, this is the last call for those. And for everyone that's just new coming in, the list is closed. Right now the list contains of Ashley. I do kind of want to see if I have time for a giveaway. If not, I will do it tomorrow. Because I kind of feel like I don't have time. What time is it? 5:30. I don't have time. So that will be moved over to tomorrow. But we'll kind of see. Maybe at the end I'm just like, let's just do a sneaky little giveaway. Anyway. Ashley. I like how Lindy is straightforward too. Yes, thank you. Thank you. But yes, darling. Let me know. Give me some hope. Just like that? You want me to take a look at it just like that? Can we give you some... Can we... Is that good? Can I give her some hope? Oh, stop it, guys. Stop it. Again, I'm Dutch. I don't do well with compliments. I'm just me. You know, I just do this. This is all I know how to do. Anyway, that's the hard truth that helps you get off your ass to change. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I like to think so. Like, yeah, I sometimes, sometimes I see, because I see sometimes the readers. Like, if someone asked a question, like, from how you formulate the question, I can already kind of sense, like, your hope in what the answer will be. And I kind of feel like sometimes people or readers kind of, like, twist it or turn it in a way that makes, where it's like, well, yeah, but, and I'm just like, no, no. Yeah, I don't know. Because it will resonate for you no matter what. Like, I have people that ask me questions and then I give a straightforward answer and they don't want to accept it anyway. And they hear it the way that they want to hear it anyway. So how I give over the message doesn't really matter, I think. Maybe. I don't know. I just sometimes feel that maybe I'm a little bit, like, rude. rude in how I say things. But it's always, I feel like the intention is what comes across, and you guys know that my intention is always good. It's just sometimes the way it ends, like, leaves my mouth. That sometimes is a little bit questionable. But, yeah. Okay. Hope for the connection between me and Donkey. I feel like he is never going to get better. I'm heartbroken and it hurts to see, hear, and know that he isn't or doesn't want to get better. Yeah. Ha! You're amazing. Thank you. Always listens to us and make us laugh. Well, that's good. That's all I hope for. To just be like, yeah, like a friend that does tarot and tell you, girl. Yeah. Okay, anyway, let's take a look. Ashley, between you and Bruce, can we get some hope there? Can we get some energy there for Ashley between her and Bruce? What I thought. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, the Empress. I kind of feel like the message is already, don't be so worried about it. It will come to you when it comes to you. Which is just a frustrating thing, to just have patience. But yeah, because the first one that came out was the Moon that I saw, and the Moon is just very hidden. 9 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Yes, okay. I feel like the focus is very much on you with this. Where I feel like your guides specifically just doesn't, like, you don't want to feel this way, but like your guides also feel like, oh, I just don't want you to feel this way. Let's just focus on ourselves. Let's not worry too much about it. Let's really take rest, because I feel like you still haven't rested completely, which is understandable. The 3 of Swords is still heartbroken. The 9 of Pentacles is very much focused on self. What do I enjoy doing? Whether that is like reading a book or diving into an obsession into something or someone. Whether that's like, again, book, fantasy stories. I don't know. a well-known person. Okay, why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Oh, we also had... Oh, I didn't see that one. So the Two of Wands. Okay, Strength card, Emperor, and the Sun. Okay, I love how for the Queen of... Like, the only masculine energy that we're having here is the one, the Emperor, and two, it lays with the Queen of Swords. Which the Queen of Swords is just very, like, just a logical thinker. I kind of feel like the energy of like, okay, let's just look at the facts. This is what I want, a king, an emperor in my life. Is he bringing that right now? No. Okay, let's then not think about it more. Let's just focus on ourselves so that we become the Empress energy, which you also had underneath that Queen of Pentacles, that attracts the Emperor. But letting go is just very, yeah, difficult. Okay, why is the Moon here? Let me take a look at that Moon. What is that hidden energy? 10 of Wands, yes. 5 of Wands, yes. And the Empress, yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's still a lot of just things going on with you that is still very hidden, maybe even towards yourself as well, to unlock that Empress energy, to go to a higher level of vibration, to attract that Emperor in the end. I think you are still putting a lot of like pressure and responsibility on your own shoulders that you might think is like natural. Yeah, of course, you know, which doesn't have to be. I think it can be a good thing to, if you are ready for it, to take a look at controlling our thoughts, in a sense of whenever I think about this, redirecting our thoughts on it. I don't know if I should give up on him for now. Yes. I don't have time to, because I'm constantly working overnight in Walmart chores for a little bit. I slept there for hours, then dash, then back to work, Walmart, yeah. I know some things and I'm trying to. I think first and foremost, they want you to rest when we like can. Again, there is already so much going on, and I kind of feel like, I don't know. I kind of feel like the attachment that is there to Bruce, part of it also feels good. Definitely not all of it, but part of it still feels good. It kind of feels addictive a little bit. Especially if you are having trouble finding that rest and peace. Thank you. The Two of Wands is being at a crossroad and just making a decision. And stick to it, and then not question it. Whether it is, I'm gonna stick on this road holding on to this connection, or I'm gonna let go completely. Also, just because you let something go does not mean that it's not gonna return back to you later, but there's just a little bit of like a liberation for giving yourself, I don't know, a time period of like, okay, for the next year I'm gonna not. And then every time it comes to your mind, you can talk back of like, no, we made the promise, I'm not going to deal with this for another year. Thank you, but no thank you. Because, yeah, you can talk back to your own thoughts. You are not your thoughts, you just have them. And we can definitely influence them as well. But I think, yeah, when it comes to like hope, for the connection with Bruce, I feel like Spirit's like, fuck this. Not right now. No. Right now, the focus is more on self. On getting us into that higher vibration. That when he is in that higher vibration, we match. If not this, then better. But our first priority is us. Us. So no, I feel like I'm not really giving an answer to your question, but I kind of want to leave it there. Because I feel like your guys are just like, no. let's come up with a plan so our foundation is something we can build on. Because otherwise, like, let's for instance say we stay where we are and he does the work and he comes back, then we are not in the same vibration as well. So let's just focus on what we can focus on. Again, just because we let go right now does not mean that it doesn't come back later. But that's just if you need to. If you feel like you need to hold on, hold on. If you feel like you need to let go for a little bit, let go for a little bit. But just make that decision for yourself. And then just, you know, then you can let go of that pressure as well. I just want to run away. Then let's run away, darling. Let's run away. What makes it easier for you? But then the thing is, you never outrun. Well, you can try for a little bit, but like you can, you know what it is with like running away? You can just go like, fuck you, everyone, while I figure out what my priorities are. I need to work on the foundation first, and only then am I able to look outwards to other people. But right now it needs to be a little bit fuck the world. I'm just focusing on me, getting my shit in order, and then when that is good, when I can breathe, then I'll look at everything else. You know? I think it's just a little bit of time, not a little bit, it is time to be like selfish in that manner. Because like, yeah, right now I just feel like we cannot breathe even. I feel like for every time when I do for you a reading of like, okay, can we get some advice and guidance for you? I feel like rest always comes up. Always comes up. So instead of focusing on bullshit that's happening or like worrying about shit that's happening, let's just focus on the reality. And that is just putting our head down. This is gonna be, yeah. And just go. Let's just, yeah. Try to get help from people, like, hey, do you know how to work this, this, and this? Or do you have any advice for this, this, and this? What do I need to do to get that foundation going so that I can move on from that? 2 more. I'm so angry and sad, and I totally get that. I totally get that. Because it is fucked up. It is very difficult. But you got this. 100% you got this. And if you need help, we are here. You're not alone. I get so irritated easy because I just have so much anger. Yeah. And that's good. This realization is good. Even though it feels like not like a wanted experience. Like, we don't want to be angry, but there's just so much angry underneath there. And I think Bruce is a good way where we have been able to direct that too. But I think that's, like, again, that emotion, okay, where's that coming from? Again, with that 4 of Swords, that's like rest, but that usually comes with a lot of, like, you can only have that total rest when you have like an emotional breakdown, you know. But then times heartbroken and cry, yeah. Like at times heartbroken and cry. Like, you can have all the emotions, but let's just acknowledge that they're there. Give them space to feel the emotions. Let's not try to suppress the emotions. It's there. We are heartbroken. I am sad. I am crying, but I'm also fucking angry. And all of that can be there. But then take a look like, okay, why am I sad? Where is that coming from? Because usually that comes from the same root of it. And then, yeah, I think it can also be very, very helpful to get, like, I don't know, a social service worker, or like a coach, or a therapist, or I don't know, someone like that can also be like going to the church and talking to, I don't know if who you talk to in the church, but like, you know, something like that, where you can find someone that just can guide you through the emotions. We know where it comes from. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But yes. Yes. And because you got this, let's be honest. Like, you have been through worse. Is this the hill we are gonna die on? I don't think so. I think you are too stubborn to give it up here, you know. You absolutely got this. Does it suck? Yes. Yes, it does. But you absolutely got this, 100%. I'm not, like, no fucking doubt in my mind. Because I think you already did the hard shit. You already did the hard shit. Now it's a matter of like, okay, let me just collect my thoughts. Where am I? What am I doing? Like, you know. Yes. But yes, go kick ass. You got this. I feel it's the best thing if I ever did was stop waiting and walked away from someone who couldn't prioritize me. Yeah, it's hard. But so important to learn your worth and love yourself. That's so true. Yes. It can be very difficult. Thank you, Hakeem, for the donation. Thank you. First and foremost, okay, guys, I'm definitely not going to be able to do the giveaway today. I'll put it in tomorrow. I'll definitely do it tomorrow. But the heartbreak is still there. Yeah, which is also fine. And yeah, like I said, you already did the hard thing, which was that walking away. But that doesn't mean that it, like, yeah, sometimes when you just hope that when you go like, okay, I'm gonna leave that behind, that all the emotions will also go away. Yeah, but again, I like no fucking doubt in my mind that you got this. Yes. For sure. Sending you all the love, always. Go fucking kick ass. Go get them. Because you are a fucking empress, you know? So let's go! Okay, anyway, Starseed Rising, let's take a look at your question. Last question. What is my ex-daughter's father true intentions of coming back around after abandoning us and MIA for almost 12 years? Okay, what are your ex's intentions of coming back after abandonment? 12 fucking years. What are their intentions for coming back? Oh, what are their... I'm already feeling like, oh, what are their intentions for coming back? Knight of Pentacles, that's the overall energy. We have the Hermit, the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so I definitely feel, yeah, the Ace of Cups underneath that. I definitely feel that there's the intent of building a relationship again. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck, but making sure that each step that we do is done well. So I kind of feel like it took a very fucking long time, but he does think that he needed to take these steps. So I do feel more of like a grown energy. I definitely feel a mix of things, where at one end, with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like that there is still a feeling of still some learning. I feel like he just like learned a lot, and now it's just about, okay, putting it into practice and perfecting the skill. I've had realizations, and now I want to see if that changed anything, or, you know, the Hermit is also a lot of like introspection, a lot of like looking for answers within. I definitely feel that in that time he's been through a lot and a lot of realizations. I do feel that there's also a little bit of a sense of like tiredness. I'm just like done. I feel like there's a little bit of a feeling of, with that Ace of Pentacles, there's always that seed with you that could bloom into something more. With the Ace of Cups, I definitely feel wanting or desiring to see between the connection between you and them. If there's something there that we can take it to the next step again, whether that is, doesn't have to be romantic, it can also be like in contact again, friendship again, dating, relationship, like the next step between the two of you. That's exactly how I feel. Ugh, yeah. The Hierophant as well being here. it's like doing the right thing. Where again, the Knight of Pentacles is the overall energy. I feel like it's just giving a little bit of a feeling of like, you have been taking too fucking long. Did you think life paused just because you think you put me on pause? Because I kind of feel like that's what happened, where he just put this on pause because he thinks there's still that seed there, that connection there, whether that is because you have had a soul connection or because of like your daughter. There is that attachment there that will be there always, and I kind of feel like he just went like, okay, I'm just not ready, not mature, whatever the fuck their reasoning was. I feel like a lot of shit just happened, and now it's to the point where he's just like, okay, you know. Let me take a look why the Lovers is here. I don't like his energy. Yeah, the Sun, yeah. More, like, not that I don't like his energy, don't like the attitude about it. And then the Star, yeah. Because, yeah, I feel like he was still very hopeful for this connection. I definitely feel that there is the feeling of, like, with you, I had happiness, stability, like, you know, our daughter, I don't know, like, it's just, I feel like it's just, like, yeah. And I think it all depends on what you want. Are they genuine? Yes. Will they put in the effort? Yes. Will they try to be there or better or or like all that? Yes. Can you go in this connection without resentment? Because if the answer is no, I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it. Yeah, he's dealing with addiction. I personally have no feelings left romantically, and he definitely trying to take me out on dates. I already moved on, but yeah, I do believe my daughter deserves a father. Yes, but there's a difference between your daughter deserving a father and that meaning. Like, he can have a relationship with his daughter. That, like, your daughter deserving a father has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. If he wants a relationship with his daughter, he can. And we can, you know, all that. But apart from that, yeah. But she deserves a healthy relationship. He took me to court on visitation, yeah. Then it's, and with that, like, she deserves a healthy relationship, as in, like, their parents. That is where you can jump in. You can show her that, one, you don't accept an unhealthy relationship for the sake of a picture. And two, like, healthy boundaries for her as well. Again, what do you want with this? If you are like, I don't want anything with this person, then fuck him. Fuck him. Does he want to? Yes. Do we care? No. You know? Are they genuine? Sure. Does he want to try? Sure. Does that mean just because he wants to and all of that, that we should accept that? No. You know? I told him it's just about our daughter. Yes. Keep that boundary. I think that's good. If he wants to see his daughter, the opportunity is there. He can do that. I think keeping that door closed for you, I think is fine. I think it just, like, shows your daughter as well that she doesn't have to accept bullshit like that because her mother didn't accept bullshit like that, you know? Which I feel like is a more stronger message anyway than you just, like, doing it because you want this perfect picture for her, you know? And I think the label father and mother can be very overrated. We can have a father figure in our lives that is not our father, without it turning into daddy issues, you know? So, yes, I honestly kind of want to leave there, because honestly, I don't give a shit what he wants. I think, yeah, yes, I don't care. But yeah, I kind of want to leave it there. Okay, thanks so much for everything. You're very welcome, darling. Go kick ass. Go kick ass. Give me 2 seconds, because I think my mom texted me. Guys, I already like list is. I already closed closed the list, but they keep. My mom's like, when can we eat? And I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Okay, I gave myself a timeline of 15 minutes, so I won't be doing a giveaway in today's live stream. Okay. My mom is such an idiot. She's like, when can we eat? And I'm like, oh, well, it takes a little bit. Oh, maybe 50 minutes, because it's like, people keep, like, donating. And she's just like, cha-ching! I fucking love her. Okay, anyway. You can remind me, sorry. No, it's fine. It's fine. Right now, first I have Hakeem's question. Hopefully you are still in the chat, darling. I think you are, but let's take a look. Our story is so similar. Addictions cause so many problems. It brings out the worst in people. More power to you, girl. Yeah, I love your mom. Yes. Yes. Okay. Hakeem. I think you are still in the chat. Probably are. Okay. Let's take a look. What's been going on in Isa's life? What's her current feelings towards me? What do my finances look like for the rest of the year? Let's take a look. So, first question, what's been going on in Isa's life? Isa's life. I feel like that was just so stressed. Oh my god, I've been in live stream for 3 hours? Holy fucking shit. Okay. Focus, Lindy. For Hakeem, what's been going on in Isa's life? What's been going on there in her life? There's strength. Okay. The 5 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So I do feel some like heaviness, or like some like, Lord, give me the strength to deal with this kind of like energy. I do feel that it is more related to like work, however. Okay, I feel like there might have been some like misunderstanding or situation going on that I kind of feel like might involve like friendships as well. I feel like that's kind of like coming to light. The 4 of Cups talks about like regrets and very focused on the past, having regrets there. I don't know what this is about. Anyway, I hope it just like resonates for you. But I'm feeling some sort of like misunderstanding again. I kind of feel like that might have to do with like friends and whatnot. Having regrets about that for some sorts. And the 3 of Pentacles does talk about like working together. Having some collaboratory energy to it to fix it or to work through it. We do have the 9 of Wands, which is very defensive energy surrounding this, so I do feel a little bit that stubbornness there. This is like all over the place. What is this about? And then strength being here. Why is strength here? Is this about you? 5 of Swords, self-sabotaging behavior. Knight of Pentacles. I kind of feel like this has to do with you. So I'm kind of, I don't know. Is this, I don't know. I kind of feel like she's very stubborn. Yeah, I got that. I got that. Let me take a look what that 3 of Pentacles is. What is that working together? What is that working together to fix it? Four of Swords, and the Sun. Okay, so I do feel that realization, Eight of Swords, a lot of overthinking. I do feel after a little bit of a break, the realization of like, okay, it's better if we work on this together, if we fix this, if we, but I feel like she cannot go from either like an argument or a misunderstanding to like fixing. I feel like there's a little bit of a need of processing emotions, and I kind of feel like that's the energy that she has been in. Processing the emotion, processing the reality, with the Strength card here as well, where you just go like, oh my goodness, give me the strength to deal with this. That's kind of what I'm feeling, what it is about exactly. What it is about exactly, I'm kind of honestly, yeah, I don't know. This is just like work situation, like a friendship situation. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Ten of Pentacles. Because I kind of feel like the obvious answer is reaction. The obvious answer is like, let's go. But I just feel a little bit like tired energy, a little bit hurt, done. So I feel like a lot of emotions coming together. And right now we are just like processing the situation as it is. So I hope that gave an answer to it. If you have any questions about this, let me know, and I can see if I can take a look, even though I'm not really, yeah, I don't, where I'm a bit, where it's like, what is this about? But I hope it resonates for you, that you know, like, oh yeah, that's probably about this or that. In the meantime, let me take a look at the next question. Just a tip, thanks so much! Oh my god, thanks so much. 3 hours is so generous. You're amazing, Lindy. I'm so glad I found you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, thanks so much. Oh, that means a lot to me. That means so much to me. So thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm just... yeah, okay, so thank you, darling. Thank you. I appreciate you very much. Okay, in the meantime, let me take a look at the next question. Hakeem, what's her current feelings towards you? What are her current feelings towards Hakeem? What are her current feelings? Lisa's current feelings towards you. 6 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles underneath that. Queen of Wands, Justice. King of Wands, the Devil. The Emperor. The Empress. 10 of Cups and a Knight of Swords. Oh my goodness. We have... I honestly kind of feel like you're the one type of like feeling to it, to be honest. I feel like just such a perfect match. We have not just, like, we have two couples. We have the Queen and the King of Wands, as well as the couple, the Emperor and the Empress, with the 10 of Cups, like happiness, justice. That's like my husband, my hubby, the father of my children. But we do have the Devil, and that is kind of where I would, because this is just almost too perfect to be true type of energy. So, and I kind of feel like the Devil, that is that fear there, you know. Yeah. So, yes, 5 of Wands, that misunderstanding again. Page of Swords, 7 of Cups. Rivalry. I feel like there's just, I feel like there are so many, like, deep feelings for you, realizations about you, but there's such a deep inherent fear that comes with that. Sometimes I kind of feel like you are her person in the sense of like you could like break her to the fucking ground, and I think that just scares shitless. And then if we get into that Devil energy, sometimes if like information comes, I kind of, is that with Lisa, where it was that, because it kind of reminds me of a reading that I think I did for you, where it was like either like friends getting involved or like gossip getting involved, or I don't know, someone says something about you and then she just like ended it. Because I kind of feel like that's with that fear here, where it's like, okay, if that fear gets triggered, it's just like, okay, end it. See, I told you, no, not wanting to listen to you, not wanting to talk to you, not even want to hear anything that you say, because that just, you know, again, I feel like it's more so like fear-based. Let me take a look at why the Six of Wands is here. Why is the Six of Wands here? Because the Six of Wands does talk about like victory, wins, but like small little things. Acts of service, that type of thing. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, and the Chariot. I feel like she's a runner. I feel like she's a runner. Like, yeah. I definitely feel that there is still deep feelings for you. I definitely feel that there is a soul connection there. I feel like, honestly, I feel like you're her person. And she knows it. And that scares her the absolute living shit. Which is understandable. Like, I get it. Like, it is, like, you know, you pee your pants so scared. But whether it is a victory or not, I think it's for her to decide. For me, it's very clear. For me, it's very, okay, there are for sure feelings. She cut me off over assumptions. Yes. I kind of, honestly, feel like, yeah. Okay, so it was that. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense now. With the previous one, where I kind of feel like that energy is now kind of like coming to light, that it wasn't really true. But because of that fear, you know, if you have an inherent fear of someone cheating on you, and the other person doesn't cheat, but there are some, like, I don't know, warning signs, everything then, to them, because the focus is so on, like, cheating, everything can then be a sign of cheating. So everything that confirms that, they just go like, see, I'm not crazy, you know, where it's like, well, no, not that's great, but it's like, you're just feeding ego and fear in that way. But yes, and yes. Anyway, like, what more can I say about this? I feel like you're their person, and they know it. It's just very much, I feel like she also understands that a conversation needs to happen before this. Like, you are not gonna come to them, which I feel like you shouldn't. It is very much her decision to make at this point. Do you want this, or don't you want this? I'm not gonna beg for it. I'm not gonna, you know, do you want it? Just feels so like The Notebook, you know, where he stands in front of her and just goes like, what do you want? And she's like, it's not that simple. What do you want? Like, yeah. Yes. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with this, or like in this as well, because it's not just she thinks you are her person. You also feel this too. It's not a one-sided thing. I think we both know we are each other's peoples. Yeah, it just feels very, like, notebooky to me. Yes. Anyway, let me take a look at your last question. If you have any questions about this, as always, let me know. Lastly, I want to take a look at what do your finances look like for the rest of the year. The rest of the year for Hakeem. Financial situation on a different deck. For Hakeem. I gave up a while ago, yeah. It's sad. Did I miss my question? No, darling, you didn't. Okay. Financial situation for Hakeem for the rest of the year. Financial situation for Hakeem for this year. Financial situation. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Strength card, and the Page of Pentacles. So for financial situation, I do see possibilities happening here, chances that we can take, which I kind of feel like are exciting. I think we are emotionally invested in it, whether that's like a new project, a new job altogether. I definitely feel that it has the potential for it to grow. I feel like more so like station, the way that if we don't take the chances that come by, I feel like it will be very, very stable. But I feel some opportunities coming in for you, or possibilities for like growth financially. We don't have to take them, and I would definitely suggest not to wait too long if we do want to. The Eight of Swords is a lot of like overthinking and stuck on it, that we don't see really opportunities that can come in, that might come in from a different angle than what we liked. Let's say you have a job and you just work 40 hours a day and you want financial growth, but we're so focused on getting that in this certain way that we don't really see opportunities coming by. When someone's like, oh, I'm doing this or I'm doing that, you're like, oh, good for you, let me focus back on me, you know, where I kind of feel like there are some opportunities for you there to growth financially in a different direction. It is very much the question, taking it, and do I have the courage to do so, as well as of course taking a well thought of risk, because it is always a risk. I do see with the Wheel of Fortune, it definitely talks about things that are out of our control. So be aware that you can lose your money as well in this. So I feel like overall very stable with the opportunities coming in. There is a little bit of a risk, but if you are like just working from your savings or something, like let's not put our like house up, but like from like savings, like what I always say with like gambling or like putting into stocks or whatnot, always put in money in which you are okay with losing. And I kind of want to leave it there, because I'm not really seeing if it will work out well, like yes or no with that Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it's just an opportunity that we feel excited about and that we really want to see and explore. And if you're feeling that way, then let's not overthink it and just take a look. Let's go. Let's just try. And then I feel like it has the potential for growth, financial growth. So I kind of want to leave that there. I hope that made sense. Let me know if you have any questions, any other questions. Let me know, and I will take a look. In a notebook, I was so frustrated with Allie. Yeah, like, don't you see Noah would move mountains for you? Let him love you. Yes, exactly, let him love you. But that I love how the notebook did it in the other way, because usually it's the other way around, or in like now society it's usually the woman that's like but so I love how they did that, as well as like you love both and you understand both, and like they just perfect. And that's why everyone loves the notebook, because they got the emotion behind it. And Rachel Adams is just such a perfect actress as well for it, as well as of course Ryan Gosling. I feel like they were just a perfect cast in it. It was just, yeah. Not one of I don't like the story because of that frustration. When I was younger, I very much chased that feeling of like unhealthy, toxic situations, where it like feels good, and I feel like the Notebook catches that it feels good, you know. So yeah, I don't watch it because for me now, in my healing phase, I just feel like, oh my god, Alec, you're just so toxic. Okay, anyway, yes. Anyway, let's take a look at next up was Melissa. What's coming for me this week for love? I love your question always. I love that question. Okay. What is coming this week for love for Melissa? I'm a sucker for love. Yeah, aren't we all? Aren't we all? We're all, yeah. We all need love. Melissa. What's coming in for Melissa this week for love? Love. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, love that. Four of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Empress, the Knight of Cups. Oh my god, why do we have so many? Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, where do I even like put how do what? There. Okay. Love your readings. They are real. Oh, thank you. Okay, this week for love. I think this is a good week for love. I'm seeing a new chapter, like I feel like excited. I definitely feel a new, I don't know, just, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but I feel kind of like excited. Like calm. Okay, so let me put it like this. When it's like calm water, sometimes you kind of want to throw a rock in it to see what it does. And I kind of feel like a little bit like playful energy like that, which I just love. I kind of feel like we have a good foundation and we have like good, it's just, you know, home, good, relaxed, feeling good. And then BAM! No, kidding. But I like overall I just feel good and calm, where we can just put in a little bit of like, I don't know, like feisty energy, fiery. You know, things are the way that they are. Again, the Four of Wands is very much that home, settled. The Nine, where are you? The Nine of Pentacles is also very calm and just like chill and relaxed. We have the Empress, which is also very grounded and it's going well and it's going good. Queen of Pentacles, overall energy. So we're feeling at home, we're feeling comfortable, foundation is there. But I feel like we have a little bit of it, like an itch or something. Like we want, I don't know, some playfulness, some goofiness. Like starting this new, you know, there is this couple, and I know it's like fake, but at the beginning when they started, it was a lot of fun, because it started out fun, where they just like prank each other, like small pranks, like that type of thing, where it's like obviously like a prank, where they do it with like the balloons and then the white goo coming on them, like that, or like the, how do you say that, the pop thingies, but just a little like playfulness. Because with that Fool, I feel like we are wanting this new chapter, like as in like this is the new chapter for us. Like it's where it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, but I don't know. I feel like we want some, and I feel like that's kind of like happening or coming, or the opportunity for that, whether that is like doing up ideas. Like there's also a couple which I absolutely love, although you were right, yes, there's also a couple on TikTok which I just love, and they do like these couple challenges with like how do I explain this, where there's that challenge where they link legs and then they like do like stuff where it's just like them trying viral links and stuff together, you know, like I don't know, something like that. That can also be like, there's also a book, I don't know if it's also in English, but in Dutch you have like a couples book where there are different challenges there, whether it is like cooking blindfolded or something like that, you know, like the fun, I don't know. Yes, I'll take a look at that one too. Yes, for sure. We do have the Four of Pentacles, which I do want to address, and the Four of Pentacles is a little bit that walls up, a bit like conservative, or a little bit like closed off towards that. So I kind of want to say this week there's the opportunity to explore that a little bit more. I think we have a good foundation, and I think it's going well. Let's be open for new flirty, fiery energy, whatever that is. If that is very platonic, if that is more sexual, whether that is trying challenges, whether that is pranking each other, whether that is exploring otherwise, however, I think that is a lot of fun. Let me also take a look at these. from Joe for Melissa. It's time for me to heal now. I'm afraid to contact you, and that's kind of what I got with that Four of Pentacles. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and you don't know how hard it was to let you go. At the bottom we have, I regret lying to you. So I feel like when it comes to Joe, he is a little bit in that stuck energy, and I think that's where you can come in with a little bit more of that, like, playful. Because time for me to heal now doesn't have to be necessarily just like sitting and like, you know, healing. Healing can also be doing something fun. With that, I'm afraid to contact you. I feel like that might be something that he's afraid to talk about as well. Just opening the door a little bit for that playfulness between the two of you. Because I think it can be a deepening of our connection together. Because we're never the same person, you know. That can also be planning a first date again. Because we're never the same person we were when we met. We have changed along the way. And sometimes, especially in partnerships, you can kind of like get the growth get lost in translation. So yeah, that. Curiosity, I think. Yeah, this week for you guys. It's like the theme. Be curious for all. For each other. And a connection. Also, Betty, that is absolutely precious. I know what he's afraid of. He got caught, lol, but it happens when you are with someone so long. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that we have to accept it as it is then, you know. Okay, then who are you now? Or, like, what is this? Or, you know. If we want to. All divine timing. Yeah, that is always the answer I get for my bullshit as well. Which is just like, I think I've waited enough, but yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, sure, okay. Let me just, like, keep working on myself, I guess, maybe. Okay, lastly, Suba, some God guidance for you. Let's take a look. Can two love happens? Yes, you can love multiple people. Like, I'm assuming you love your parents and friends, and it's different love, but that doesn't mean that it's like, I think you can be in love with multiple people as well. But that's just me. I'm also not a believer in, I don't believe that there is the one, or your person. I don't think so. I don't believe in that. Yes. I freaking love you! Love you too, darling. Love you too. Go have fun. Go have fun. Have a little... Yes, okay. High school sweethearts, yeah. Then, you know, it's just, it gets a little bit, you know, rusty, I guess. But yeah, again, like, we change throughout our life. There's not a point where you're like, okay, now I'm grown. This is gonna be me forever. And in a relationship, you sometimes just lose that. Where you're like, oh, who are you? Who are you? Okay, Suba, some God guidance. Lastly, for Suba, some God guidance. We have Dwell Cool, Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. You also have the Holy Spirit with expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So with this combination, it definitely talks about, let's just focus not on the goal, but on what is the next step. Because if we have a set focus of like, okay, I need to go from here to there, and then focus on that, we miss the miracles that Spirit put on our path, or like the shortcuts or stuff like that. Or miracles occur on their own, but let's be open to it. Let's just focus on the next step forward. When we take the next step forward, let's just look around to what is the next one, and do I need to make some changes. But I think you are, you know, you are doing really, really well. Just follow that intuition. Let's not be too focused on, I need to get there, you know. So yeah, I kind of want to leave that there for you. 3.5 hours, guys. 3.5 hours. Oh my goodness. Give me 2 seconds to check this, but I don't think there is, but let's just be thorough. Holy moly. Holy shitballs. Okay. I just had a heart attack almost. I was like, oh my goodness, but it was nothing. Okay, anyway. Okay, guys, I am gonna call it a day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the chats and shits and giggles, for the chats. I really enjoy it. Thank you also, just a little bit of like throwing it out there. Thank you so much for like being there for each other as well. I really love seeing, like, I cannot read everything, but I just love seeing the, you know, communication between all of you as well, which I just, you know, that is, you know, I wanted to create a little bit of a safe space for everyone to just talk about everything, anything, and I just love that, like, you guys create that as well here, so thank you so much for being here. I am gonna skedaddle out of here, because I am hungry. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass. As always, you absolutely got this. No fucking doubt about it. Go get them. I'll talk to you guys again in the next live stream. And yeah, that's it. So, talk to you next time.